30 game bundle for like $100. Cracked, broken, stickers everywhere. Like, fucking hell.
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, bro, how?
Yeah, that's fucked.
360 owners, man. I don't fucking care. Like, they really don't.
Well, I can say that about a game I got that's on PlayStation, but it's a weird reverse.
Yeah, but you go on eBay, the majority is 360. It's like, they're just fucked.
Yeah, I know.
Missing manuals,
100%.
like, bro. Like, I don't get it. And yet they're still trying to ask full price.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, if your case is broken, you gotta discount that shit.
Yep. Or yeah, even asking for more because it's old and no.
It's old and busted. Like, that's what that is. It might be vintage, but it's old and busted. Like, there's no way, like, you go to anywhere else, and they'll give you like $5 for that.
That's exactly it.
So it'd be great if we're gonna get like 10.
Yeah. Which we got plenty this episode. We got plenty this episode.
We got plenty.
We got plenty to talk about this episode. We got
plenty.
We got plenty. We got plenty. We got plenty.
I found the whole Gears trilogy in steelbooks. I'm like,
oh, that's actually pretty good.
1, 2, and 3 for like $30 each. I'm like,
that's not bad. I did see Judgment for $7 steelbook, and I was like,
ew.
Still, it was actually
it
was actually in really good condition though too.
Yeah, but I'll still buy it, but like just don't play it. Like, it's for the aesthetics of your collection.
Yeah, I mean, I have played the game, but yeah, it's very mid.
It's not mid. It's like, it's good, but it's also, why is it in like mission structure? It's like
a prequel.
You have like time things and
feels like it's a prequel, but it also follows the first game as well. It's weird.
Yeah, it's like it's before the first, like before, but and then during. It focuses on Bear, doesn't it? Like,
yeah, it's from his perspective.
Is it Bear? Yeah, but like the fact that you literally pick a mission, you go to it, you do it, you go back. It's like a.
It's weird. They're trying to do something and it just didn't work.
Like, I couldn't play it after like an hour. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that.
But anyway, let's get on into it. What's up, Beardies and Beardettes? Welcome back to another fine episode of the Beardy Bros Podcast. Yeah, so welcome back for another episode. Fun, fantastic times. We'll get on with the sad news first and move on from there. Carl Weathers passed away.
What I was gonna say. Yeah, yes. 76.
Yep, passed away, and his heaven clip now from Happy Gilmore plays out in good tune. But yeah, 76 years old,
right? Like
76 years old.
I just woke up and went, well,
that's yeah,
that sucks. Condolences to the friends and family of Mr. Weathers, but like, god dang, that's sad.
And that's it. So,
like, because I remember the first movie I watched with him in it was freaking Predator.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, didn't see him in much else really.
That he only really did that. I think it was all the like smaller films for its time.
I mean, he was in
Happy Gilmore,
the Mandalorian. I haven't seen that
and
yet.
The Mandalorian. So. But like I said, in between that though, I think from Happy Gilmore to Mandalorian was like very quiet, but from like Predator to Happy Gilmore was a career there. But you know what I mean? It wasn't anything.
It was very select things that he was in, which
massive.
I just haven't seen. Like,
I
think he wasn't. He was well known, but he didn't do well known things. He did like, the he did like a Nick Cage route, but like,
he didn't really go anywhere. Well,
he did. Like,
Nick Cage had his route, but it led him. It went. You know what I mean? It constantly kind of was in that.
Went to the 90s where he got way big and then back down again.
Yeah.
Until right now where he's slowly gone back up.
That weird snake, and then yeah.
Because '90s, like Nick Cage was fucking everywhere.
Yep. And then he died off for a bit, and then came back mid, and then died, and then just come back again.
Like I just couldn't believe it. Like he literally was in
Like
everything in the '90s.
A lot of actors get like that. They have their stints, and then they're either nothing, or they start off really low, and they do massive amount of projects, and then they blow up. And then
yeah. It's madness, isn't it?
But you know, funny. You know, a recent movie I watched recently. Do you ever watched? I think
a recent movie you watched recently.
Yeah, an old movie I watched recently. It's friggin' just perchance end up watching.
I was gonna say Your Birth.
No, bloody you ever seen?
Old movie you watched recently.
You ever seen the good old fucking Kurt Russell in Bone Tomahawk?
Nope.
That movie is fucked up, and I forgot how fucked up it was.
Bone Tomahawk. Let me have a look at Bone Tomahawk.
Yeah.
Is it 2 words? Or just one?
2 words.
Bone. Oh, yeah, 2015. What the fuck? That's not an old movie. That's 2015. With Kurt Russell, Patrick Wilson, Matthew Fox, David Arquette. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Never heard of this.
It's got some troglodytes in there.
Got 4.5 stars.
It's basically like The Forest, but Western.
It's got Richard Jenkins. Let's go.
With some troglodytes. It's got one of the. It's got some because it's like the Native Americans are cannibals.
Oh, known as the troglodyte clan.
Yeah, the troglodytes. So fucked up. I forgot how fucked up it was, but.
I mean, it's rated R.
It's been weirdly enough though. It had been trending
I've never
again.
Fucking heard of it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good watch. Like I said, it's like The Forest. Forgot when I was watching it, I was like, this is so much like The Forest, but not on an island and set in the West.
Which makes it better. Anything in the West is better.
Yeah, because all they got like mutated and it's
except
all like...
for the movie The Lone Ranger. That was pretty. Yeah. I mean, it's still good, but like it's
the original,
not like it should have been.
The original is better.
Like Johnny Depp was fine in there. It was his co-star, which was a bit iffy.
Armie Hammer, we have talked about it before.
Yeah, Armie fucking Hammer. I thought he was even in that. Just there, I fucking forgot his name. Bone. Skull and Bones. No, fuck that.
I'm drinking the number 1 beer.
The number 1 beer.
Kirin Ichiban.
Ichiban?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
It's
Kirin Ichiban.
Beer number 1. I think it's Kirin's beer is for beer, I think it is. And then we know what Ichiban is, number 1.
Oh, is that what Ichiban means?
Was it number 1 or first prize? One of the two.
I don't know.
I think first prize, number 1 is the same thing. Like it's a loose translation of the same thing. But it's Kirin Ichiban, so it's beer number 1. Beer first prize.
I just realised you can't find that movie on DVD.
Bone Tomahawk.
At least not the normal sources anyway.
It's a 5%. It's a first press 100% malt. You can taste it. It's bitter, but it's also sweet.
So I'm guessing Kurt Russell plays the good guy.
Yeah.
Because he's way over that cover, like he's the whole 3/4 of that cover.
Yeah. He's the main.
But he also reminds me of, I was watching Legends earlier.
Yep.
It was a Western episode.
Yep.
He looks exactly like one of the characters.
Oh, that's
like
funny.
the big moustache, the beard, and the fucking
typical.
The long hair, like a fucking mullet with a hat. Like
that's great.
Looked exactly like that.
That is great.
But he had a whistle, and he controlled a giant rockworm. But
oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That if you got angry, it would eat you. But if you say calm, you didn't see it.
That's funny as.
Like it fed off people's anger. So this whole town was just, there was a pub there, right? Like a saloon.
Yep.
There was no fighting, no alcohol, no all this. Like knows of everything. So they're having milkshakes at the bar and shit.
That's great.
Like everyone was so happy. Like they just got there and like they knocked this dude's beer over, and he's like, "Now why you go and do that?" And then they're like, "Oh, sorry, like gonna go." And like, I'm just fucking with you. Like I'll shake you around. I'm like, the fuck?
Good, everyone's just so cheery and peaceful.
Yeah, because they had to be, otherwise get
Yeah.
eaten. Like, I'm
That's
like,
great.
that's a good fucking spin though. Like, I've
That's
never seen
hilarious.
nothing like it. Like, god dang, like a saloon serving milkshakes
Yeah,
and and fucking root beer, not actual.
yeah. I would love that. That would be friggin' dope as going to the old saloonary, getting a milkshake.
It was a milkshake with a fucking cherry on top. So
That's cool. That's hilarious.
weird.
I remember.
I
Yeah.
am sad though because I'm like 3/4 through season 6.
Yeah, you only got
I've got one more season left.
Yeah. I'm starving.
You Warner. Fuck you, merging. You fucking cancel some good shows.
That's it.
That's shit. Like they could have kept that running.
Right. Well, I was gonna say, speaking of Warner, I might as well segue that into it. Bloody, we got the Suicide Squad that came out this week. I do want to mention that. I've been playing that. I've been sending you stuff, and I'm trying to send stuff that's not trying to spoil your experiences too much. Because I'm just
Not
loving
trying
it.
to spoil the experience.
It's fucking hilarious. The game, honestly, it has like that energy of Legends. Like it has that quirkiness, that kind of fun miscommunication of like character, like the mismatch of characters and stuff like that. Like it's just great. Like it's just got the humor done right. Like it feels a bit weird at first, which I got to do a review of it.
Yeah, like Legends.
But like the start of the game feels very off-putting, almost feels weird, kind of almost slapped together. But once you get first through the game, like after that first, it kind of like it's not like it's not like drags out. But once you get through the long tutorial period, it starts getting like it's fun, but it's just a long handheld kind of period. Almost, it feels like, because you're kind of
because
restricted.
I saw the start of it, and you had to go through every character straight up.
Yeah, and it feels like
to swing to that spot. It's
and
like,
that moment as well is kind of almost redundant. I haven't gotten to a point yet, but it's a weird what they've done. It makes no sense because it tutorials you things, but when you start playing the game, you learn more than what the tutorial is offering you, and it's like a weird. Yeah. There's reasons why that makes sense because that tutorial.
It's like all tutorials though. Like you always learn more later.
Have you seen like most of the tutorial? Have you seen the whole tutorial situation, or just bits of it?
I just saw someone just fly the characters in and meet at this one point. Yeah. That's about it.
Because it's kind of the tutorial. You do the tutorial. Slight spoiler, not really spoiler.
That's weird.
But you do the tutorial and then it goes, boom, 7 days earlier, and then you go all the way back. So it's like, why would you have a tutorial that's 7 days down the track?
So they kill the whole Justice League in 7 days.
I mean, for me,
that kind of,
I've been playing games, and for me, technically, because there is actually a day-night cycle, and I'm sure I've passed 3 or 4 days already.
Because, yeah, but like in the actual story, it's 7 days until from there to back.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
So it's a week they have to, and they kill the members. Like, fuck, that's pretty fucking good.
There's a lot that goes on, so I feel like it's more than 7 days. I don't know why they did that as a narrative. Comic books, no one gets a chance to sleep, so. What gets me is one thing that I'm kind of quipped about is they go, that 7 days, you're playing this game and you're literally seeing you're playing it, or the cutscenes are showing every moment. So if this is from one point and then 7 days later, these characters are not sleeping for a week.
No, they wouldn't.
They're like literally awake for 7 days.
Because Brainiac wouldn't fucking let you. Like, this shit's happening. Like,
it is crazy. Like, it is weird how that narrative works, and I'm like, all these people are awake for 7 days.
I just think it's a cheap thing to use Brainiac, though.
Yeah. I know, once you get into the game, you kind of...
We always get fucking Brainiac. Like, for everything DC related, like, as a fucking villain. It's always Brainiac.
Brainiac's behind it all. That always seemed... Yeah, you are right. That does seem to be a thing. It's either Brainiac or it's Starro. Like, that's always the two that they always fall on.
Starro would have been a lot better for this. instead of
It feels
Brainiac.
very.
Like,
It does feel very Starro though, because the whole. But have you
I
noticed
don't
though?
think he's in there
Actually, have
though.
you noticed that a lot of their main villains, like Starro and Brainiac, all based upon brain manipulation?
Well, yeah,
A
yeah.
lot of them,
But
they manipulate everyone into
they
being
couldn't.
minions.
They wouldn't put Sorrow in there now though. That
No,
makes no sense
but with how
because
big the game
Brainiac
is,
controlled everything.
the game is huge as well. Like that map is
Mm.
huge,
I'm just
and
happy it's a short game. Like it's a 10 to 12 hour story. So I'm like, oh, thank God.
well, there is that. I may have already put 20 hours in the game. I don't know.
Yeah, well, said the just the main story. If you do that, it's like 10 to 12 hours or
Mm.
something. So
It
if you want to do it quick, you just do that.
Yeah, the game has a lot of. I don't know, it might be 10. But like there is a lot of replayability the game's bringing because it's such a long going game. There are missions that are day by day as well. So there's challenges that are day by day challenges for you to play. There's a whole bunch of shit that keeps you trying to keep playing
Because
the
it's a
game.
live service.
But there's also possible room looking at the map when you're in the scale because you said you're going to get it soon. You'll notice when you get into the game and in the open world, there is possible room to expand the map.
Mm.
Like it looks very
Yeah, there'll be.
expansive.
I think there's free DLC coming at some point.
Because the detail they
I think
have,
they
like,
said.
because you know how you have like, because the map is huge. Like you can see from one point
Yeah,
of the map
because it's
all the way
fucking
across. It's
Metropolis.
fucking,
Like,
it's massive. And then there's outer edges of the city as well, and those cities as well are very built as well. Not you know how you get games that have city, you know, you have your in the distance that you can't get to, but they're
we
like
did have. We had that
built.
with Cyberpunk as well. Like you could see it, but you couldn't get there.
Yeah, and you know how they were kind of, but like some they kind of dummy built almost, like they're kind of built to like look
No, them
respectively.
Cyberpunk ones weren't. We
They're
thought you
built,
actually
yeah.
go there. It's like, oh, the map just has a big line that goes, nope.
Yeah, and that's what this is what this has as well. There's a lot of those moments on the outer of the actual map itself that are very detailed with buildings, cars, everything in those outer maps, which could leave room to expand to because you know there's a lot that could happen with this game. So I feel like they're gonna have they will have to do something if the story is short to keep the game going because, like I say, the story is what 10 hours, 10 to 12 hours. You can't
Was
just
it 10? It's either 10 to 15. Like it's in that area.
Mm.
Like
So like it's gonna be interesting to see what they're gonna bring to keep people playing the game still. Like I'm guessing if they're gonna expand the story more, they're gonna have to keep updating it because if you've done the story
I would
then
definitely have to.
and there's nothing really else because the collectibles are very minimal. Each zone has like
Yeah.
X amount of like Riddler challenges you have to do, like AR challenges and
Are they
collecting
hard
them.
or are they just
They're very simple.
average? Whew.
They're pretty simple. Like the race challenge because it's the old race challenges for the Riddler where you got to go through the checkpoints. They're back. So you, depending on
Same
which
as
character
Gotham
you use,
Knights.
yeah, and then you've got his A, that's the AR, and the other one's is he gives you a riddle, and you got to go to a location, try and find where it is, and then you got to scan what the riddle he's trying to get you to find, and then it's just finding random trophies that are laid around the map. So
So it's not very original then. Like fuck me.
it is in tune with Rocksteady's franchises, very
No,
much.
the Riddler stuff in the Arkham games are way better.
I mean, they made them like the finding the trophies was a lot more trickier. Like they made them like a puzzle. But doing the AR challenges was they was pretty much the same because I remember that in with the Arkham City when you had to race the car around and you basically like here you go this you had to race through these like checkpoint challenges like it feels like that. Or and then some
How
of them
many
was
people hated using the Batmobile in Arkham Knight? That was so good.
You've got vehicles in
It was
this
like
as well.
you can fucking pivot the car and everything, like bro.
It's not extensive, but there's vehicles in this as well, and you can drive them around and like fly them and shit, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
For
That's
combat
weird.
scenario, most of it's for combat scenarios, but
Oh yep.
definitely does seem, which is funny because every time everyone talks about it, they compare it with Avengers, which is friggin' hilarious. I guess my brief comparison would be
That was a good game as well, though. Really.
but this is a lot better. I only briefly played that, but this is a bit.
Well,
a
I
lot
finished
better.
Avengers. Like I didn't dislike it. Like god dang.
They
They do have the one similarity though. Enemy diversity is very small.
Yeah, unlock a few different variants as you progress, but it's your typical
It's in repeat,
snipers. Yeah, you have your grunts, typical soldiers that shoot at you. You have your snipers. You
Not
have your,
good. That's why I mean
brawlers,
this is
things like that.
these companies need to realize games like God of War, there's fucking like 20 enemy types. You need stuff like that for a game focused on combat.
It does have because you have
It's got
tanks.
3 fucking enemy types. Like, it's bullshit.
No, there's more than that. You've got your grunts, you've got your tentacles, you've got your bulk, whatever the fuck brawlers are. You've got your snipers, you've got your shotgunners, you've got your SMGs. There's
Well, they all look the fucking
and
same. Like, they're all the same enemy, just
there is
different
in the
weapons.
listing. There's in the listing. There's a group of different ones, and they all have
I'll
different
have a look.
abilities.
Hang on.
Some are like some will teleport, some will like crawl, some will because some will just like grab you.
I put Suicide Squad. Fuck me.
It has it in the concept thing when you look at the thing in the because of all the collectible things you collect the art cards for them. Concept up, and there's a whole tab for all the different like characters there are. There was about 15, 12 maybe.
Enemy types. There is. How many? Just tell me the fucking enemy types.
Might not have counted it yet.
Someone would have. Surely.
I'll have to do it. Fine, I'll do it myself.
I still don't get the use of Poison Ivy. She died, and now she's back as a kid. Like, bro.
That's being explained.
Creepy. Yeah,
So
but
the
like
game's
people were
explained-
saying she's not as hot. I'm like,
She's not meant to be.
it's a kid.
Yeah, that's the point. It's a kid.
Yeah,
Literally,
but
is a kid.
people thinking.
It literally is a kid. The game explains everything. Like, the game.
Well, yeah,
is...
because she can grow back from a little fucking organism. Like,
she's the daughter of.
I don't know
Poison
how
Ivy.
she went in the games though.
There's they do kind of talk about it. I don't want to. They do talk about a lot of the stuff in the game.
Yeah, it's leave it for the. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't want to spoil anything too much for people, but the game explains through conversations that characters are having fuck my brain. Characters are having, like, whether it's the main characters or the like Batman and stuff like that, like other characters, like you hear them like over radio comms and stuff like that, and they have dialogue conversations, and a lot of it is explained through the game. So you do find a lot of it, but the game is good. I'm having so much fun with it. Like I said, I can't stop. Like, I'm put it down just to do the podcast. I'm almost like go back to it.
There's 2
After
enemy
this-
types: grunts and brutes. That's what
There's more than that.
they put.
There's more than that.
Grunts and brutes.
Unless there's brutes.
No,
but then the
enemy
brutes are-
types, which is just grunts and brutes.
Yeah,
There's just 2 categories. You got grunts and brutes.
yeah, and then there's different variations from there.
Okay, so most enemies are grunts. So most are grunts, excluding the bombers and destroyers.
Hmm. And then you got the bloody superheroes as well.
I don't
So,
think I will try and platinum that game as quick as I can just to uninstall it.
why? It's fun. Yeah, no.
You're saying that does not sound fun. It's fun. Like, bro, nah.
If it wasn't fun, I would have
It's a
been
fucking looter shooter. Like,
I spent all day playing it.
yeah.
Like, it's a good game. Like, it is actually pretty good. It's fun. I just spend time just swinging around and flying around.
I've got until Thursday to platinum it.
It shouldn't be too hard to platinum. The
No,
trophies are pretty.
the trophy list is easy as hell.
It's just some of the
It's short. It's easy. It's
Like, I almost
like
probably
a 10-hour platinum.
I almost play platinum.
If you just want to race through it.
But no,
Yeah.
there's a lot to do, and it's fun to enjoy and absorb in. Like, there's a lot that goes on in the game. Like,
Fuck it,
there's
I
just
might review it as well.
the conversations, just everything. There's just so much that goes on in it. Like, it's just so much. I just wanna, You'll see it when you get on. We'll play it.
Yeah.
And I'm the only one on my friends list because I don't have any friends on my PlayStation that have playing it. I'm the top 1 player.
Yeah, because no one's gonna buy it.
I'm the top 1
Oh, they
player
would have bought it already.
on my friends list. That's great. I've
I've got no one playing on mine either, so
It's basically like playing like Crackdown, Sunset Overdrive, bloody.
don't say that. Don't say crack. Fuck that third game was dog shit.
Yeah, but that was the third game. But
Nothing
yeah,
plays like the first game. The first game was
Mm.
peak like Crackdown. Second one,
it's so good. Like I said,
Yeah.
just having the open world of Metropolis, running around and just being able to fly, swing, whatever. Like it's fun. And like I said, there's funny stuff like there's like stuff that happens in the cutscenes in the world that are fucking hilarious. Like there's just It's like there's stuff that's
Yeah,
going
like
on,
Boomerang pissing on the Flash. Like
and there's stuff that happens in the background, and it's just great.
I saw someone call that out. Like Boomerang wouldn't do that. Like, yeah, he would.
He would. He would. 100% would.
Boomerang pissing on the Flash when he's dead. He would do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like
But
people say, like they're hating on the game for the sake of it.
like
It's like,
there's
oh,
the
Deadshot wouldn't do
game.
this, wouldn't do
Like that, the
that.
whole
Like,
game is like serious but fun, and it's just a complete chaos. Like it is Suicide Squad. Like it is nonsense. Like when you watch the cutscene as well, there's stuff that like you'll have stuff going on in the front ground, and there's the amount of shit that goes on in the background is fucking hilarious. Like a cutscene I had earlier where someone had their head blown up, and they're like,
did someone disobey Waller and
someone disobeyed someone else, and they blew up someone's head.
oh.
And while they're talking in the front, like the foreground, they're talking in everyone's character. There's a guy in the back, and he slips on the blood on the person's head and slips over. And he gets up, and he's like trying to like fix himself up. And I was like, that's hilarious. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably finish that game in one sitting. I can just tell.
If you stick to the story, then yeah.
That's what I'll do.
But
because I'll get that story over and done with, and then just clean up. Like,
well, it's kind of yes and no. You can't. See, this is the problem that gets me. Is this story? I follow the story. The icon for fighting the Green Lantern has popped up, and I've had to do 10 other missions plus side quests, and I still haven't been able to access that yet.
It's probably fucking bugged.
Like you got to clean up a lot of shit.
You shouldn't have to do all the 10 other missions.
Yeah,
like...
you got to do stuff to level up, to then you can go do it. Like you got to progress, level up.
This is why I hate live service bullshit. Like you gotta level up. Fuck off. Did Batman level up in the Arkham games? No.
Because I've gone to him, and it's just like he's just got a little fortress and he's shooting guns. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Oh, because Rocksteady's not even Rocksteady anymore. Fucking more. So.
No, so it's not even that. So, but yeah, and then they haven't got the.
There's enough, but like the Batman game, like at all.
It is a lot different. Like it's similarities.
Also, someone voiced Batman that wasn't Kevin Conroy in part of that game.
Yeah, yep, and it's very noticeable too.
Yeah, it says like, hey, like.
Yeah, it's because it's an off version of him. Like it almost sounds like Kevin Conroy AI. Like it's off. It's slightly off. Like it's trying to do an impersonation, and because Batman's gone evil, they've been able to use that as he's got like a voice. Like his voice has changed slightly because he's
but
evil.
He's evil. He's still the same Batman. It's just Batman's controlling
him. It sounds like him,
it shouldn't change his voice.
Yeah, it's slightly off. It's just it sounds like Kevin Conroy, but slightly off, and it's just like this isn't his voice. I know his voice. It sounds like him, but it's not him.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Because he could
like I heard it and went, well.
Yeah. At the start, I think it's him, but then later on, it's not him because he didn't get all the dialogue. So it's
yeah, he would have. All his dialogue was done before he passed.
Then you wouldn't need to do something else.
That game was technically done.
Then why would you have something else though? You know what I mean?
There's no defense for that at all.
That's what I'm saying though. Then why would you have someone else if you've done all the dialogue?
No defense. Because the dialogue's pretty fucking quick like that. Like you're gonna do your things and leave. Like then they just build around that as well. Like
but that's what I'm saying though. Like what if you've done all your dialogue?
I don't know why they chose another Batman.
I'm saying if you've done all your dialogue, why would you need to go back and then have someone else do it?
Why is it Batman who has another voice when no one else has?
That's
Rocksteady fucked it.
That's because he passed and they needed to do more dialogue and they didn't get it all. He did what he was there for and they needed more and they couldn't get more out of it.
I'm pretty sure he passed after that though. Because this game was done for a whole year.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
This game's been done since 2023 sometime.
Through the whole game, Batman has dialogue for the whole game.
Yeah.
Like constantly, like he's over the comms talking to everyone.
Do you actually know that he's watching you the whole game?
Yeah. There's different spots you can see him, and you can like see him watching. He's observing you, and he'll disappear and shit like that. I did that. I was swinging a grapple hook to one spot, and there was just Batman staring at me, and he just turned into bats and disappeared. I was like, oh, okay, there's Batman. Yeah.
He's just watching the whole thing.
Yeah, no,
like,
because that's why he's always talking to everyone, and
because
you're
Brainiac,
comms.
well, it's Brainiac watching actually, but
Yeah, he's
like
using
it's
him to watch.
Batman.
No, I know. It's crazy. I've been playing the
Like,
game. It's so good. You're fun. You're fun when you pick it up.
I'm hoping I finish it.
You might get stuck in it, play a lot of it randomly. Because like I progressing, but I'm just having fun
We'll see.
fighting. I'm just having fun fighting and
As
level
if I
up.
played it all.
Mm.
I'm doing a lot of games at the moment.
Yeah, well, that's it. That is the other thing, though. You are going through and finishing off other games, but it is a good game.
Like these games,
100%.
I can't believe I fucking skipped them. Like these games are fucking masterpieces, and I'm playing.
Yeah, there's all the games that you missed out.
Well, ones that you attempted to play, and I don't know why you didn't like them.
Just gets like that sometimes. It wasn't the right time.
Games are just.
Sometimes games are going to be the right time to play. Like they're just not the right feel. Like you play them and it just feels like you're not playing to enjoy them. It feels like it's chore. It's like it's not the right enjoyment. Like for me, I wasn't too sure if I was going to get into Suicide Squad, and I'm just loving it. Like,
That's why I'm iffy about playing it. Cause I'm like, I'll have to force myself to play it because I'm not hyped about it at all.
You sound like
I am for Helldivers.
Yeah, but you were saying you're more. You said I was the opposite. I wasn't too sure. Like I was like,
I mean,
yeah,
I'm keen to play the story. That's about it.
Like it is a fun game. Like I said, if you,
I'm not keen for the grind fest at all.
It's not like I said, it's weird. It's not really. It's grindy, but not.
If you got to grind 10 missions to go to the main one, that's fucking grind fest.
It's just it's weird to explain. You'll know when you start playing it.
That's literally grinding. If you got to level up to do something, that's a fucking grind.
More or less, definitely the side ones you need to level up.
Yeah, but to go to a main mission, you have to do all that.
Or at least bosses. Like I can't fight the boss yet because I haven't gotten to the point. But they've.
Oh, that's the main story mission.
But you do story missions, like they come up as the X, and you can do those. But you need to. Yeah, it's weird because the main
stories. People are sad that the Justice League are dying, especially in the fucking title.
It happens, like,
and they're shocked. It's like,
happens in the comics.
Flash died, like, bro. You know nothing
about
what
you
the
go.
Squad
you
is?
go into the achievements, and it literally says kill Green Lantern, kill Flash, kill Batman, kill. It has them all. Like it's all in the achievements. Like it's in there, which like that's.
Most games don't care about achievements though. Like they just play the game
because they're the boss battles basically. So like with any kind of game of its type, is you go through, you do all the different main story stuff. You've got your side quests. Then you get to the point where you finally get to the raid, which is the boss. You fight the boss, and you come back, do all the other stuff again. Preparation, build up, go fight another boss. Come back, fight along, build pressure up, and then fight another boss. It's like it's an
pressure up.
Yeah, it's an RPG. It's like RPGs. That's what dungeon crawlers are. You play the game, you build up, and then you fight the boss.
It's like what Borderlands is.
Kind
of. But less fun, because Borderlands is actually very fucking good. Well, not 3, though.
Like I say, this is... You'll most probably enjoy this. Like, I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Like I said, the fact that I've spent so much time playing it, and I'll
enjoy it for what it is.
Like, it is...
Because my expectations were never high, so I'm not going anything and like it's Rocksteady, but it's like it's just
that's what I was kind of like that, and I was like, this is actually better than I expected. Like I was going to think I was going to enjoy it, but I'm actually enjoying it more than I expected. Like 100%, I'm enjoying it more than I expected.
I'm not connected to any of Rocksteady's games at all because I've never finished any of the Arkham games. So
Arkham games are good. I've done the first 2, finished them. I never finished the third one, which was Arkham City.
Yeah,
Arkham Knights?
Arkham Knight, yeah.
I never finished that one, so that's why I don't know
the game's so good
story's going on. So that's why I'm a bit adjacent to who died and what happened, because that was a big game. Like I spent a lot of time in it and I was nowhere near the finish end of that, and I was like, fuck. And that was open world as
Batman, like
that was pretty much open world as well, like bigger, like compared to like the first game, which was like
also it looks better still. Like that game was 2015, or 2014. That looks way better than anything they've done since.
This
looks better than Gotham Knights, fucking Suicide Squad. It looks better than anything recent.
Definitely compared to like what I basically seen of Gotham Knights. But no, once you're in Suicide Squad, like that city, it is impressive. Like
the character models are fucking.
Yeah, they're
because I
good.
looked at things like
the character models, just that like I said, just the full atmosphere of the city it's just so good. Like that brainstorm is just ever existing in that city. Like the tendrils coming and going
Yeah.
and moving and just like being there. Like and you see them and you see it like off in the distance and you see it like doing something and you see the arm come in and come into the city and like pan around and then
It's like how
come
they
back
did
out.
with Arkham Knight. Like
It's just like
you had
oh
the rain the whole game. Like it
yeah.
was just raining constantly. Like it was everywhere. Even
Like
way out in the distance, it was raining and storming and.
mm, like it's hard to explain. Like I reckon you will like this
Oh
once you
yeah,
get into it.
I'll freaking finish it. But like,
Mm.
I'm just more keen for Helldivers. But
Yeah,
like
Helldiver's gonna be fun. Like
next
that's just gonna be chaotic.
next Thursday.
Like there, I'm
Like what I
like
told you today,
mm.
they have devs who are like watching people play it, and they're like giving you a care package or a debuff,
Well,
a
if that,
buff,
that's what I'm
like
wondering.
just
Then
randomly.
that means that must be an always online. Then if they're watching them,
It is.
yeah. So it's gonna be. It's like
It is. It has to be
okay.
because it's an online co-op.
So yeah. So
shooter,
it's like Suicide Squad. So technically, like how I'm doing Suicide
No.
Squad
Yes and no.
because that's always online. So like anyone.
This is like the first game,
Hmm.
except the devs are more hands-on with this one.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
Like they're changing the whole universe while you're playing and shit.
Yeah. But I mean, that's kind of can happen with Suicide Squad as well because it is a very heavy online. Like, I left it for a bit on idle, and the server had to reset.
I just
the
wonder
world.
how long till the server gets shut down on Suicide Squad.
Well, they've already got plans for like their seasons and stuff. Like, a fair few seasons ahead.
Same happened to a lot of games, and they just.
And
That's what I'm fucking scared about. Because as soon as they go down, and they are adding an offline mode, thankfully.
Yeah, I think it'd be
So,
pretty good because I haven't got the
They
Battle
said
Pass
sometime in
yet.
the year.
What's that? The offline.
They had a whole year of polishing to do that.
I was saying there are a few bugs in the game, but nothing extremely like game breaking. It's just
Because you can look like these servers go down like because the game has not sold well at all.
Yeah, it's weird.
And I
There
found out Alan Wake 2 didn't either. That sold less than 1 million copies.
Yeah.
Recently until
Yep. Alan Wake did bad. And
being
I think
always digital, being only digital and on Epic and consoles really fucked it over.
yeah. That was my deterrent of why I didn't buy it. Wasn't rushing into it. Then I got on sale.
Bought it because
So I bought it on sale for $40 for digital. I was like, if it was physical, I would have bought it straight up. Like
that's why I'm thinking like these gaming trends have to stop. Of only online has to just fuck off. Have an offline mode with it.
Yep.
And being digital. If you're digital only, then
yep. And that's the fear of where Xbox is
down.
heading. Like that's the fear of where Xbox is going. That's why I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah, we already seen stores in the US like stock nothing but like cards.
Yeah, it's just like that's not cool.
So and their Series X digital releasing sometime this year. Or next year, whatever it is. So
But no, definitely that's
discs are going.
You'll see and hear more of us, me and Jim playing once Jim picks up his Suicide Squad, we'll get a turnaround
Tuesday most likely.
So most likely next week we'll hear more about that. And then also Helldivers as well, because that will be that same week.
We both might be on that for like 12 hours a day.
Yeah, Helldivers, see the difference is that like Helldivers I'm actually keen for. Suicide Squad I wasn't too sure, I was very on the fence. And then I played it and I'm fucking loving it. Like I'm enjoying this. Like I haven't had.
Can you turn off the damage numbers and all that? Please say you can modify the HUD.
What's on the
Suicide Squad?
I haven't looked.
Because I know you can turn things off. So I'm like, I'm gonna take the whole HUD away and just have very basic like ammo and that on there. Because it looks very fucking gamey. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, it does fill up a little bit with
all these numbers popping up and like, nah.
Yeah, these hitbox. Yeah.
I'm like, bullshit. No game has that now.
It is very. That is like, very like
very
hack and
certain
slash.
games have it.
That is very hack and slash like mechanic, like just visuals. Like hack and slashes have that because like the combos. So you see your combos bounce up, and then you see like multipliers and.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a thing. Not in a Rocksteady game anyway. Like.
But then even if
I get like.
Yeah, I
think with Arkham had that, but not to that extent.
I was like characters themselves have those as well. Like Harley, when you get more combos, she gets like these little ha-ha effects. It's one of the perks. So the more like gets to a certain perk, you unlock that perk. Like it's in a skill tree. And then when you get that, like when you get your combos,
is there a skill tree?
Yeah, they all have skill trees. There's the 3-tier skill trees for each character.
Yeah, but the ha-has are in a skill tree.
It's one of the multipliers, so when she has the multiplier, it's part of the effect that happens for when she's getting a combo. To identify that you're on the combo. A 10 times combo or something like that. And you see these little ha-has flying off of her. Yeah.
The Arkham games did that way better. They had a little counter in the side of the screen that went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, it's all visuals all over the screen.
Better. That's what I mean. Like Rocksteady and no more. Like
it can be like, especially with Boomerang, it does get a bit messy when you do his takedown, like a takedown attack he does, which is the bumpers. He does this thing where he does like this quick dash with the boomerang, and he like throws it and he dashes between them, and you see if there's a big group
that
of
looks
enemies.
cool as fuck though.
Like if there's a big group of enemies together, the screen. If like it was funny because sometimes you got to do certain, you got to weaken enemies a certain way. So like sometimes
take
you
their shields off with
down, so
different attacks and that.
So sometimes you won't get any points for the attack, so you do no damage. And it's funny when there's a whole group of enemies in one spot and you do his ult attack, which is useless because you got to break their shields or whatever it is. So all you see is these big flashes of zeros on the screen because he's doing no damage. So you see him do this, hitting 20 people at once with his ult combo. See him zipping and you see 0, 0, 0, 0, just flashing like mad.
But it's definitely a co-op game. Someone to take down the shields and you just go.
Yeah, so sometimes you gotta like shoot him in the leg and then you can come in with the sleeper shield.
Because I'm definitely playing as Boomerang.
Yeah, he's pretty good though. Like he's fun. His
he gets a fucking shotgun, like whee!
He didn't have anything. Shotgun,
but they're best with certain weapons. Like Harley's got pistols. She's good with pistols. He's good with shotguns.
Yeah, he can have he has a sniper rifle and an AR by default, and then you can change it.
Was King Shark the shotgunner then?
King Shark had a shotgun and a minigun. Oh no, he had an AR.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick either one of them two. I want to see how they play first.
So, Harley Quinn has the gadget of the grapple, so she's like Spider-Man, like I've said.
She has Batman's movement in the Arkham games. She's got
Deadshot,
the grapple shot.
Deadshot flies around like Iron Man with his jetpack.
Yeah, you gotta like press L1 and that to like reboot your jetpack to keep going.
So you can use cooldowns. Like I said, I've learned.
He's got the best traversal. He just throws that thing and goes.
Yeah, he just teleports it because he like fast teleports. But the funny thing is though, he like it's funny when you watch him do the animation. So if you're close to ground and you use that, you'll see him you'll chuck it and you'll see him go and you see him run around objects to get to that marker point. So you actually see him go down and run across the ground and come back up. But if you chuck it in the air, he does like an air bolt where he just like teleports.
That's cool.
So he does two different moves. It's really there's attention to detail in this game.
He never had that in the movie.
No, because it was the gauntlet. The gauntlet he has is Dr. Whatchamacallit, who was taking the Speed Force. He was trying to create a personal Speed Force. And that's why Boomerang was like, because his biggest enemy is the Flash. So he's like, oh, I'm going to get this. And then he gets the gauntlet, puts it on, and he goes, yeah, take that, Flash, you know. So that's why it's like the whole gimmick is...
pisses on him.
Yeah, the whole gimmick is, looking like the Flash.
Yeah, because you have King Sharks there, and it's just like, bruh.
King Shark is so huge. He kind of reminds me of the Hulk because he does a charge jump, so you can run and then he runs fast as well, and then he bounces really high too, and he just climbs up everything because he's big, bulky. Yeah,
I prefer the movie King Shark though. This one seems too as you said, Drax-like.
Yeah, he's voiced by Samoa Joe as well. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, who is this? Sounds familiar. Yeah, Samoa Joe.
I wonder who does Boomerang because that's an actual Aussie, I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember who that was.
Or if not, the person who does it isn't overdoing it.
And then Harley is typical, what's her name? Who does Harley?
Are a strong...
Yeah. We do get to see a glimpse of her original, like, Arkham City, Arkham Asylum outfit. And she's like, nut stuff that. So it's cool.
Yeah, she's the same voice actor from them games.
Yeah.
But this one, she just irritates everyone in this one, though.
No.
I've heard so many comments saying it's the worst version. I'm like, well, she's meant to be irritating.
No, she's really not. Like, I know, because she's pretty good. I've been enjoying it. She's not that irritating. She's actually got a lot more compassion in this. It's interesting. Like, she's a very more well-rounded character. She kind of keeps everyone... She kind of keeps everyone in line a little bit with her nonsense.
Also, what Joker are they bringing in? This Joker looks fucked.
Yeah, it's a new
That
Joker.
they're bringing in. It's like a scrawny fucking.
Yeah, because the other
teen
Joker is
Joker,
dead.
looks like.
Like, I think he did die. But I
Yeah,
don't
he
know
did.
how-
He was
I
dead
don't
in
know,
the second.
but I don't know how that works.
first game.
I'm guessing it might be a Joker from the multiverse, so I'm not too sure.
I don't know, but it looks fucking trash.
Because I don't know how, if it being this universe, being the Arkham universe, the Arkhamverse, I don't know why that Joker would die and then this dude would show up. But I feel like he would have to come from a different dimension. So, because the game does go down that route. So.
Nolan North is in that game.
Yeah, what did Nolan North do in the other? Didn't he do the other stuff? Didn't he do other Batman games?
He's playing Clark Kent, but not Superman.
I guess multiverse.
Unless he's
stuff.
just Clark Kent. Is he called Superman in that, or just Clark Kent?
Oh, well, that's the other weird thing too. So everyone knows of everyone's identity.
Well, yeah.
Because you go
Everyone
to the
knows everyone. Like
because you go to the Justice League. You literally go to the Justice League, right? Like the actual the League of Justice, like the hall, and they have the animatronics.
Yeah, it's a museum, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a museum, and you go up and there's the holograms of like the Flash and like Superman, like Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
And you click on the button, you go, and Flash goes, "Hi, I'm Barry Allen," and blah 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 blah. It's like, bro, you just outed your identity. And you go up to Batman, and he's like, my name's Bruce Wayne, and when my parents died, I talk. I'm like, bro, why are you giving up your alter ego? And then like everyone's giving up their identities. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, especially Batman. I was like, bro, why do you just be casual? Like, I'm Bruce Wayne, and blah 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 blah. I'm like, the fuck is your problem? Like, this isn't my Batman. He did just giving up his own
I'm pretty
identity.
sure I even knew who he was in the Arkham game, so.
Most probably, but I couldn't remember. Like, it might have been part of the last game, but I never finished
I
it.
don't know, I haven't finished that either, so.
But I think, but isn't Gotham Knights kind of meant to be part of the universe? Because it feels like it is.
Gotham Knights isn't.
Because it feels like it is. It's weird.
No, because Batman died in that.
Well, yeah, true.
He died twice in that.
Because they make reference in this. Oh, did Batman die in the Arkham games?
Nope. He died in this instead.
Because they literally make reference in Suicide Squad.
He mentioned Damien.
Because in the Suicide Squad, someone actually mentions going, Batman died and then he got resurrected and he's back again. Yeah.
Oh, that might have been in Arkham Knight.
So I don't know, they actually mentioned that Batman died and then he got respawned and then someone else died and got you know.
Batman always dies.
Yeah, it was weird. So I was like,
except,
okay.
I think the Christian Bale one's the only one where he hasn't died.
Yeah. So unless Gotham's
he nearly died.
Unless Gotham's part of the multiverse, because they do have that multiverse, so
no, Gotham Knights is its own thing because that's way different.
Because it's the same models, like they use the similar, like basically the same models of the other characters. Going on a tangent bit, Gotham's been for a bit.
Okay,
Batman.
So Gotham Knights is it's its own story. It's an original thing.
Yeah, but is it in the universe though? Or is it part of the...
It's set in DC's Batman universe, not in the Arkhamverse.
Okay. So it could be part of the multiverse that they've got going on.
Yeah, but not the Arkham stuff.
Yeah, not the exact Arkhamverse. Because the Arkhamverse, especially with Suicide Squad, does have a lot of multiverse stuff in the Suicide Squad.
Mm.
There is...
Like, there we know Gotham Knights is nowhere near the Arkham stuff. Like, don't even think about it.
They've done that just to play it safe, most likely. Kept it aside so then they can...
Also, it's not Rocksteady, because they are the...
It's still... Yeah, there is that, but it is Warner Brothers games, you know what I mean? Like, Warner Brothers could be like,
yeah, but
we're going to connect it.
But Rocksteady have the Arkhamverse. Like, that's theirs.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'm surprised that, like, what...
Please
go back to single player. Give us a Boomerang game or something. Like, come on.
That Batman game that was the prequel that wasn't Rocksteady, but it was the prequel. It was Origins or something, but it was different. It was weird.
That's still in the Arkhamverse, though.
Yeah, it was weird.
I mean, it's a good game though.
Batman Arkham Origins, yeah.
I think it's before the first one.
Yeah, it is. Before Arkham Asylum. But it
2013.
Game of the Year edition.
Yeah.
My Batman Arkham.
Was that Kevin Conroy do Batman?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I don't think he did.
Well,
You're not even on the fucking thing.
one.
Origins.
I gotta
I
read.
don't. I honestly see Batman on the fucking kick on the
I think I
character thing.
traded in my physical copy on Xbox One. I gotta buy it again.
Troy Baker was the Joker in Origins.
Might get him a PlayStation.
Yeah.
Get him on PlayStation.
Steve Bloom was Electrocutioner.
Fuck, we're definitely gonna.
There's no Batman.
At this rate, we're gonna definitely have a long episode again for this episode of the podcast. You know, we're nearly already an hour into the episode. That's no. I'm just saying. I'm like, fuck me. That's gone by quickly.
Yeah, there's no Batman in that game, but it's Batman Origins.
I was going to move on. We'll get to that. We do have other things this episode as well, which we will get into a point. The state of play, we will get to at some point. If you made it this far in our rambles, talk about Suicide Squad, the Justice League, and Gotham. We got that. We've also got some other things we'll talk about and announcements. I've got my games I want to go through. Do I want to show you my Dragon Ball toys as well that I got? Do I want to mention that? Because I have got a video where I've done one that has gone up on YouTube. There'll be another one as well, so I guess I might show
Please say you haven't. Please say.
Huh?
I saw the Boo one.
Yeah.
But that's always just went. But like, oh, no.
Oh, do you like that
like
one?
they'd make him fit properly. It's like just the slightest knock. He's like, he just falls in half. It looks pretty fucking cool though.
It is fucking good for the price I got him for you. The light's not helping.
He did look like that in the anime at some point. Like he was all buff.
But yeah, it's just so like.
I don't think he looked like that though. Like he was lean but buff.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Cause like I don't recall this as much. But yeah,
he was like tall and like a pole.
Yeah, it's a bit loose. But no, this was a good purchase. But you want to check that video out? You can go check that out. I got the other video should be going up this week as well. So the other one I bought. Do you want to see this bad boy, Jim?
Mm. Why are you laughing though? What happened?
He's not bad. He's not the best. The video you'll he's got a little stand over here.
Has he got a foot stand? Has he got? Oh, nice.
But
I want to definitely get the resin one of those. So.
Yeah, they get one of the better proper versions of this. This was very cheap, but you'll see my video go up this week. I will share it to you as well.
His face looks fucking weird.
You can't. The light's not helping, but the video does kind of do a bit justice.
Take his eyes away. It's like
there are a few issues with it. Is like you will see in the video. There's a few defects, a few defects. Lightning bolts just came out of it.
Yeah, if you want to get those kind of things, just go for the fucking resin stuff because they're not expensive.
No, this only cost me like $18 for him, which I thought was really good, and he's not bad for $18.
No,
but this is the same one.
Still,
I showed you that it was
it's
like
not
the $150 one.
Yeah, just get the $150 one if you can. Like,
it's not much different, really.
No, but there's no like.
But he is a rip from a. Proper...
And they're an official thing too.
Yeah, well, this model isn't the official like. This is from a larger set. Like, there's a whole base stand.
Yeah.
I looked online for him, and he's got like this massive stand that he sits in, and then they separated that figure from that and just like went with it. He doesn't stand too well. He doesn't stand too well either. He might fall over. So I've got blue tack on his feet to help him stand. Even the stand doesn't hold him, so. Yeah.
Dang.
But
bootleg, bro.
Yeah, but he is impressive. He actually does look really good. Like, the overall, like, from it just like how he's been just is actually really good. So it's a good, nice shelf filler. Like, it looks great.
He until you get a proper one, then you just go bye bye.
I don't know if I'll buy a proper one of that because it's just more. I've got one. I've got something. It feels, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I've got. Unless it was like really bad. Like, if it was a lot. Like, if it was really bad, then it'd be like.
His face seemed off though.
But no, the light doesn't help. When you actually like, if I see a photo of him, he actually looks really good. Like, that's the thing. Yeah. Like, for his price, I was like, this is like for $18. Like, he's actually really good for $18. Like,
that's what I mean. Because that fucking
you could pass him off for 50. Like, you could sell that for $50 basically. You know what I mean? Like, that's
but people will definitely know. By looking at it.
Yeah, but because of the size,
Like that one that you took in the picture, like in the actual store, looked like you could tell that was a real one. Like
a better version. Yeah.
that's a real one because it's an official fucking store. Like,
Oh no, those are bootleg stores.
oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why I was like, no.
okay.
Yeah, no. Don't
Oh, it's
try.
still $150 though. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah. No, they have plushies in there that you can buy off eBay for like
Plushies.
$5, and they sell them for 30.
That's dirty.
As Asian stores.
That's fucking dirty though. Like,
I'll just dive through this because I'll pick up my
I'll just stick to Sugo because they got the real ones.
loot for the week as well. I went to Super Retro. Fucking
What's that?
Super
Super
Retro.
Retro?
Super Retro game store. Super Retro. The bag's on the floor here. superretro.com.au. Super Retro. Super Retro. Back to front.
Oh,
Super Retro.
have a look at that. I'm gonna see. I'll just
Have
save
games.
it.
So I went there and they had their buy two get one free. So I picked up some games.
Oh,
And I told you about two.
I think I know what one is.
So yeah, so I got two that were $9 and one was 15. So I picked up James Cameron's Avatar the game for $15.
Yes.
It's actually
the game does hold up well.
Pretty good condition as well. Feels pretty good.
And the discs on the right side, Xbox. Like, come
on. Also picked up Beowulf the game for $9, which is pretty good. So that's a bit more in depth.
$9 hairs
over the movie. And I managed to find this, which I was so happy to find because I felt this has been so hard to come across. Kane and Lynch Dead Man, the first game on the 360.
Has that got a sticker what their classification is?
Yes.
I don't know why they did that for that game.
Yeah.
It's not an official Australian copy. Like,
yeah,
the fact they had to stick the stickers on there because, like, I think it got rated.
Beowulf and. But yeah, no, like I've got them on PC and I have played this originally on 360 as well.
I think mine's the same. It's got a sticker
rented,
on there.
But like it was so hard to find because I've got the second one, and it's been so hard to find the first one. And I saw it and I was like, I need to fucking grab this.
Yeah, because that was a very niche game when it came out.
I was like, oh my god, I've got the fucking go with the second one. Like, it can go there now. I've got both of them. Like, fucking hell. Like, it was just, I got them on PC, but like,
yeah, same.
But yeah, it wasn't too bad. That was a good buy though. Buying two. That was what, 20? Was it?
$20 $20 hairs.
$24 for 3 games. Not bad.
Oof.
In fact, it was buy two get one free.
No, that's fucking good, especially for Kane and Lynch.
Yeah, $9.
Because that can go for $20 by itself.
That's why I was like, I gotta go for $9.
$20 to $30, like.
And this one is actually kind of expensive. I mean, it does come with all the accessories apparently, but most places it's hard to find because of what it is. But apparently things are compatible, which I'll talk about. I got this for $10. I got myself the PS4 game. Lego Dimensions.
Oh yeah, you need the little base and all the toys and
$10. CEX sells this disc, which then comes with the base, but I'm not sure if it has the pieces. $470.
Nope.
That's why when I saw the disc for 10, and I was double checking the information I have, which is true.
That's
the Wii U pad is compatible with the PS4 and PS3. And I have it on Wii U.
It's only a USB.
Like, yep. It's not the Xbox pad isn't compatible, but
it's a mass manufactured thing. Like, it works for everything.
Mm-hmm. And I've got that because I own it on PS3 and I own it
how
on
the
Wii U.
Rocksmith cable is. They just mass produced the one for everything.
I'll be able to update it, like install this on my PlayStation 5, and I'll be able to get these back out again and actually play them.
Yep.
Because I've been wanting to, but yeah, the case is a bit munted. Is
that what you use your amiibos for?
The Lego amiibos, yeah.
Oh, the Lego ones.
The Lego ones.
Because I have a Pikachu and a Charizard amiibo. I don't know what the fuck they use for.
You can use them for Smash Bros.
Smash Bros.
And then you can also use them on like Animal Crossing and stuff like that as well. They give you weird
like what, Pikachu in Animal Crossing?
Yeah, you don't get Pikachu itself, but it's supposed to give you something. They're like weird items to give you. So what happens, I think you could actually use them to scan daily. But on Animal Crossing, you scan them and it used to give you items, like daily items. So you could scan it every time and I think
that's weird.
Yeah, it just gave you a little extra Nintendo thing. Give you little perks.
Different, isn't it?
But yeah, so I was happy I found that for $10. I was like, fuck yes. So I've been wanting to, because I've got
Right?
like, I've literally got Dimensions, like some of these sets still in their boxes.
I've literally got dementia. I'm like, bruh.
Dementia. I've literally got dementia. Jim, I got this game for $10. Lego Dimensions. It's so fun.
Lego Dementia, bro. Let's go.
Actually, speaking of that, with the hanging out with the neighbors and stuff, 'cause, don't want to get too deep in the story. But last night hanging out with the neighbors, and we're talking about like IBS, like irritable bowel syndrome, like synonyms for stuff, and when they were like kind of she had a dyslexic moment, and the neighbor said it, and she goes irritable Down syndrome, and I was like, that is hilarious.
Irritable Down
I'm like, could you imagine that someone with Down syndrome being irritable, and then they'd literally be irritable Down syndrome?
It works so well, though. I mean, it works so well.
Irritable Down syndrome.
That could easily just fucking slip. Like,
yeah. IDS.
I've heard weirder things like.
There was like there's a few other crack moments we went through as well, like different like versions to like what was it? There was I can't remember what the other one was. Oh, I can't remember now. There's irritable brother syndrome and like all this shit, like so many funny things. It was
irritable brother syndrome.
It was great. It was just cracking up, laughing, making fun of shit. But yeah, no, fucking yeah. That's my haul. Well, there's some stuff up there. There's a few extra figures I got as well up there as well. Some more He-Man figures. So I got a bunch I got to go through for my review content for my review stuff. So there's that there. There's a lot there I got to do. So much stuff, so much things. Good.
And so little time.
So little
as
time.
Always. That's how I just.
Oh.
That's how I'll be happy when this is my last month of helping mum at work, so got all the time after that for everything.
Yeah, well, that's it. Like I'm in a mismatched spot because I want to, like I've got a lot of time at the moment. It's free, which is good, which is giving me time to help clean up because we've got like a house inspection. But like I would like to work. I don't like it's a weird spot because like I want to work.
Work's against us being in our 30s, bro, because they want
but
people
like,
younger
it's hard
to pay
trying
less.
to get work, trying to find work, and then the work that I have got with the company I'm with. The work if it's not because the Crisco job that's like runs for like 5-6 months depending on when you get on board when you start. There's that runs, but then the jobs for the other 6 months through this company, they're like jobs that you could go do, but you could be working like one day, like at this one site, and then the next day at a different site.
Very unfucking stable.
Or it could be like one day for that week, or you could be just like on for a couple of days that week, and then off like. It's like it's all over the place. I'm like I haven't even had a chance to be like I'll put my hand up and try and like I keep getting texts being like. There's this job available, you this, and you're going to have like your white cards and all this gear. I'm like, I don't even have all the gear. I'm not going to go and buy this gear for maybes. I need to get the white
for
card.
One day.
Still trying to sort out the white card. And I'm like, what the fuck, I was saying this is a little bit more reliable, even if I did a couple of hours. It's just like... But actually, coming back to speaking of work, though, funny story about when I bought this. So when I went into the op shop buying this, the guy there was complimenting me on my shirt. He goes, "Oh, that's cool. Where'd you get? What's that based off something?" I said, "No, well, it's actually my design based off Super Meat Boy that I modified to make it look like my Pickle Boy because it was like a parody of it."
Pickle Boy.
But he goes, "But I said, being a graphic designer, I designed it myself. So, but it is based off, original cut because he was thinking, oh, you remind him of an older cartoon." And he actually said to me, he goes, "Oh, so you graphic design?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do it, every now and then. It's, kind of like my thing, my hobby. Like, it's not really work. I'm unemployed." He goes, "Oh," and he goes, "Would you be able to design me a logo for my side company I have where I run like vending machines?" And I'm like, "I could."
Vending machines?
Yeah, I'm like, "Yeah, I could." He goes, "Like, what do you charge?" I'm like, "Well, logos, I only charge like $50. He goes, "Oh, yeah, sweet. Like, yeah, give me my details." And I'm like, "Okay." And like, gave me the idea, and we kind of talked a little bit like what he wanted, and then got his details, and yeah, so I'm like, "Okay, I'll do that, yeah." Wherever they've gone.
Right?
Shit, where did that go? I had the paper. I did have.
So fucking handy, isn't it? Like that's a little promotion that you wouldn't.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh fuck yeah!" So is it here somewhere? Okay.
And then you're not even get accredited to it. If someone asks, then you probably get more people. Like, bruh.
More business or something. It's a stepping stone, maybe. Who knows? I did have the paperwork here.
Well, that's how it goes, bro. Like, you get your name out there.
Hopefully the paper hasn't gone. You got I've lost it. Just go. What you need to do? I know where he works, so it's like I can't not speak to the guy.
Yeah.
Like I can always just like come up with the mock-ups and then go see him. Like, hey, bro, what do you think of this? You know.
Just go in there and just
Mm.
pick one, and then I'll do it in that style. Like,
yeah, that's it. So, but no. So I was like, that's pretty cool. So I've got like a little bit of work there. Got a little bit of work. So that's not too bad. I'll do that in a couple of days. Go over that, do some mock-ups, and see what I can do.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing that as well because I found out that the new tabs, like the new Galaxy tablet, they're so good for creation. I'm like, I might buy one of those because you can draw your line have to be straight, and it straightens it. I'm like, oh, that's fucking handy.
Yeah, that's
and like you draw things in it. I'm like, yes, that's what I need.
You can adjust it so it allows a bit more curviness to smooth it out and stuff like that. So you have the curve, but it's a nice smoother curve, not just like janky curve.
Like, because you can draw it, but then it'll make it what you're looking at.
Yeah,
like it'll make it
settings,
to your standard. Not like it's just like that line's off, that's off, the curve's off, but it'll just put it around where you put it, like where you marked it. I'm like, that'd be so easy. I can do my own fucking shit.
That's why there's so many people that do a lot of graphic design stuff, because like Procreate for one on Apple, which I've mentioned a few times. Like, that does a lot of that for people. So a lot of people draw and do a lot of stuff because it does all that stuff for them. So it saves a lot of the workload.
Yeah,
using
that's why I'm like, creating my own emotes, my own fucking everything with that, like just thumbnails and.
That's what I mean. I wouldn't mind finding something that would be a little bit easier. That's why it would be nice to get a tablet. So I could just work, like actually draw on it, not
because it's just as big as this, and you just get a little pen and just.
And it's like you're actually drawing on paper. Like it works better because you're holding it, and you can draw like on the surface you're drawing on. You're seeing it go straight onto it.
You put it down, you put it on your thing, and just draw, or.
Yeah, exactly. Which is so much better compared to like what I'm doing with my other tablet.
If I upgrade my phone, right, I'll get a free tablet, like the free S9 tablet. I'm like, that's a good promotion. That's
pretty good.
That's a $900 tablet for free.
Yeah.
Just through Telstra. I'm like, that's worth it.
That's right. That's
I could use that.
So you heard from him in the end, did you, from your tweet, or did he get back to you, or not really?
I hate Telstra.
Good promotion, but hate Telstra.
So there might be some. I might make my own fucking thing Daz and my creation. So
it's fun. Like that's it. Like it's.
Yeah, because I got it all up here. I just couldn't translate it to.
Exactly.
Paper
like
or
that
anything.
Sometimes.
So I was like, yep. I bite the bullet, get a tablet.
Yeah, go for it.
There's no harm in it. Fuck.
No. That's exactly it.
I wouldn't do stuff for anyone else because
it's like that's
hard because they give you the ideas like how the fuck.
Gotta be like me.
I mean, I could probably do it, but I'm like.
That's why I don't normally do it too often, because it's like one of those things. Like it's good to do it, make the money, but
I have to have everything planned out. It's like you want that directly.
Yeah, like this guy knew what he wanted, so it was good. So like, okay, I got ideas because he knew what he wanted. So
yeah. But if they said just do anything, it's like, well, then what the fuck?
Yeah, I've had that before. It's like, I kind of like shadow people on commissions because they've said stuff like that. I'm like, it doesn't help because I can draw anything and do anything, which I've done that before. And then
but it's not going to be right.
Yeah, I've literally done that. It's like, that's not what I want. It's like, well, then why did you give me this?
It's a waste of your time.
Like, I've had that where then they've given me some kind of information, but then like I did like a commission for one person. I would rather have had the money at first, because then I'm like, well, fuck you, you just have what I've done. But like,
yeah, right.
They're like, this is what I want, do this, and then I'm like, okay, what's your kind of style? You want? Okay.
Also, you never pay first.
Did it.
That's rule one.
And I did the design, spent all this time doing it, and they go, well, that's not really my design though, it's my friend's. But it's like, why did you say that though? Why did you request this when I'm asking you for references and colors and stuff? And this is the reference you gave me, and then you said that's not really my thing though. That's my friend's thing. It's like I'm asking what you wanted, like that situation. I would rather than paid me first. And I'm like, here, just have what I fucking done. Just fucking leave me. You know, I was like, I ghost them. Then I'm.
That's why you should charge for a
base, like a deposit kind of thing.
Charge, because some people are like that. Like you.
I should do that for a commission.
they do give you the idea, and then they pay afterwards when it's done.
Do like a $10 deposit.
So you get the ones that
yeah.
fuck you over and waste your time, and then you get pissy at them, and
like just a $10 deposit for a fucking piece. Like, I'll take that, and then it's
right.
10.
No way, if they don't want it, you that's your $10. Like, it's not much of a fee to give away, like to ask.
Yeah, just $10 deposit.
Because you're using your time to at least do something about it, like
Yeah.
even if they don't want anything. In the end, like because
It's just exactly.
you could be doing something else, like.
That's exactly like I'm just trying to there's so many things I'm trying to do and get done. It's just so little time. So little time. What do you got? What do you got anyway? What is your stash?
I got stash. Remember the big fuck around with EB?
Yeah.
I got it.
You got it.
Finally.
They finally sent you the right copy.
The quality is a bit like there's a dent right there.
In the back, pushed in.
I mean, it's a pre-owned copy, but like the case is a bit grotty. Like
wiped in.
Like right there.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, it's like a sticker or something.
Big grotty. I'm like, yeah, but I got it.
God, what else you got though?
Finally. Another one for me, B, that I bought last week, and it came in like a couple of days.
Last week.
This last week. You wouldn't have expected it. Bye-bye!
No, yeah, well, you did tell me that you got Cuphead.
Yeah, Cuphead. I didn't realize the DLC is actually on the disc.
That's the recent one, yeah.
The feature most games should fucking have. You can put it at a disc after the DLC, put it on the damn disc, not a code. But I didn't know it came with all this stuff either.
Little goodie. Oh, that's cool.
My receipt.
I might look at picking it up.
But this wasn't in any other copy, but I have it in mine.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Like a little.
Oh.
I get the right angle on it, but like
a cover. It's like a book cover. It's almost like a little book cover.
It's
if you fold it in half, it's like a CD.
I think
shaped.
it goes in the actual case because it fits perfectly in
there.
there.
It is. It's an alternate cover. Yeah.
It's an alternate cover. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll put it on the inside.
Yeah, put it on the inside. Yeah.
Yeah, you can put it on the inside. Have it
like that on the inside.
Yeah, so you have an inside and outside piece.
Yeah, because
that's cool.
Otherwise, it's just writing.
Yeah, that's exactly. I'd do that. It'd look cool on the inside because
I didn't know it came as a separate thing.
Yeah, that's cool. Alternate cover. That's dope.
And you get your whatever, like you get your membership card.
Member card, yeah.
You put your name on there, like you're part
of
the.
Yeah. It's like a thank you card.
Like membership cards for Studio MDHR. Like this is how you make a physical edition. Like this isn't just random shit. Like just that reversible cover.
We should do that. Should make like a Beardy Bros member card, like make business card, but make it like a Beardy Bros member card.
What? Just like one of these.
Yeah.
I actually do like the fact they let you put your name there. It's like, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it, but like.
Yeah.
And you get some little. They're very. I don't get that out.
Like tarot card style, or are they like?
I don't want to open it. No, it's like jokes.
Just all joke cards.
It's Do I open it on the podcast? Do I open the seal?
Doesn't want to slide out.
No, it's literally.
Damn.
Literally.
Should be able to slide. Try and slide one out in between it. Try and get one.
Yeah, but trying to.
There you go. And they should all slide off now.
No, I'm not going to use it. Put it back in. So. But like, it's just a little.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking cool though. Like, I didn't expect it.
Oh, that's cool. Little like.
Got little jokes in that. Like,
that's cool. That's fucking dope.
Like, hey, that's because that came way after. It didn't get a physical release until then on PS because it was never on PlayStation. Yeah, it was only Xbox and PC.
Even Xbox got its physical, like the base game, like as well.
Yeah, and so they're like, everyone should pick it up. Like, get some cool shit with it.
Cool shit.
And I'm not breaking that because I hold them nicely. But yeah, it just come like that. I'm like, yep. Yeah, but I rage quit last night with it. I gave it
Yeah,
half an hour and went, nope, I'm done.
sounds about right. That's Cuphead.
I was trying to speed run a level when you shouldn't speed run.
Yep.
Like I did the first boss, all
You
fine. Second level, no.
that's your problem choosing to play it right now. So many other games to
Yeah,
play.
yeah. I was gonna platinum. Apparently, you can platinum this game from start to finish in 5 hours.
That's why I know. That's why I figured you were trying to speedrun it.
Because a good mate Bushido put up a guide,
Mm.
a video guide for like 200 hours. I'm like, you can do it in that time? Fuck. Um, but no, the fucking DLC is on there, which is pretty cool. And when I did platinum in, I got it. I picked it up that day. I played it that day. I platinumed it that night. But it was Hellblade.
Yep. That's pretty quick that you went through that. Yeah.
Well, it's so fucking good.
Sword
Because I
of
streamed
Blood.
it early in the day. Because I'm like, oh yeah, this is pretty good. I put 3 hours in and then ended the stream, right? I didn't have my din did anything else, watch some Legends,
Yeah.
come back later, and the next like 6 or so hours, 7 hours, I just played it
Yeah.
on stream. I'm like, and then because there's 44 collectibles,
Yep.
and the fact that there's no chapter select, there's nothing. So if you miss one collectible, you got to do the whole game again.
Yeah.
And I thought I missed a collectible in a maze. So someone in chat, they were just because they played the game, said it was amazing. Like, yeah, it fucking is. I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Like, and then they were getting all hyped up. I was like, because they missed 2 collectibles in their run,
Yep.
and they're like, they got so pissed. I'm like, what? Should have got. I kept.
Yeah, I saw you look at your screen, like you look to the side of your notes and stuff, and you're like going through it all.
Made a on an old receipt. Every fucking thing I've like 1 tick, 2 tick, 3 tick, or 40 fucking 4. Just make sure I physically did it so I knew I had it. And I got down to the last one. I was like, I said to the person, like, do you reckon I have it? And they're like, fuck yeah. I was like, collected it. Ding. Ah! In the chat, he was celebrating.
Oh,
I
because
was
you
like,
would have done the whole game all over again.
yeah, I was trying to do it in just the one playthrough. I'm like, can't miss any collectible. But because in a maze, you had to follow because it's like you have one room, you can go left or right, then the next room, you can go left or right, then the next room, left or right. It's pitch fucking black as well. You have a torch, and you have to go left, left, right, left for certain collectibles. I'm like,
Oh,
and there's 3 in there. And then you got to find the way out. I thought I fucked up. I left the area and then I got out. I was like, oh yeah, the next cutscene plays. I'm like, I don't think I got all the collectibles because I didn't mark it off as collected.
yep.
So I quit the game. I closed the game, hoping to God that it didn't save, and then it saved back outside. I'm like, oh, thank God. So I did it again. Made sure I got it. That's why I was iffy. I'm like, this last one, if it doesn't pop,
Yeah.
be so sad because the game ain't easy. Like that shit's fucking hard.
Mm.
Some of them, like, there's a maze where you're blind. It's literally the blind maze, and you've got enemies that you can see them, but also you can't see the traps that are set out. You can't see.
Oh god.
Oh my god! And there's these chains on a roof, and they come down. As soon as you hit a chain, you're dead. I blindly turned. I quickly pivoted and stopped. I looked and there was a chain right in front of my character. And the enemy was like a foot that way. I'm like, so I had to try and like sneak around. And then it got worse after that. Like it got hella intense.
God, that's
And there was an enemy where it was made of fire. It touched you, you're dead. and you had to gather 3 collectibles on the wall while I was chasing you.
That's fucked.
I died like maybe 2 or 3 times trying to do it, maybe 4 times. I'm just like, bruh. Like, it doesn't have to touch it. It's got to look at you, and you start bursting into flames.
Oh, fucking hell.
And it's like in this old abandoned warehouse. I'm like, bruh, this is fucked. And then, Fenrir and Garm, there's a spot in a cave, like it's like an underground cave tunnel, and in the shadows, you're getting chased by Garm. Just all you hear is like chasing you. I'm like, so you gotta quickly leg it to a light source.
That's fucked. That's
There's
completely
a collectible
fucked.
in the dark and everything. I'm like,
Oh my god.
the game puts you on, like, it's deliberately making you feel like. My anxiety was like up to 11. The whole end of the game was fucked. I was paranoid. I was fucking.
No.
I'm like, no, I can't fucking do it. Like, I'm feeling like she is right now.
That's the point, yeah. But no, fuck, that's when you go to collectibles.
Like, I still give it, like, everyone should play this if you haven't already. Like, I'm keen for the second one even more. I played that.
Yeah.
Now that I look at it, winner of three awards. Just 3. Bro. And, lastly, I was playing this for a long time in 2 streams yesterday. 2 streams? 1 stream? I don't know. But Azura's Wrath.
Azura's Wrath.
This game, literally up there with The Last of Us for me. Like, this game is fucking perfection. It's definitely Capcom of 2012. It's very fucking weird. It's an anime TV show, but you can play some aspects of it. It's made by the Naruto Ultimate blah 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 devs. That Ultimate
Storm.
Yeah, the Ultimate Storm. It's made by them devs.
Yep.
But like the voice acting is over the top, and I fucking love it.
Yep.
I can't believe I waited that long to play it. 12 years. And I found out that no one's heard of it. Still,
pretty much.
I was playing it. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I went, "Yeah, welcome to my world," because I've always heard about it. I haven't seen it. I haven't played it. I've just heard of the name, and it's just like held in high regard.
Yep.
After playing it, I couldn't put it down. I'm like, bro, this is fucking epic. This is the best game, like best games ever.
Definitely is like that.
I don't know how you couldn't play this. Like, I was hooked, like straight up.
Yeah, it just wasn't feeling like I did play a bit of it, but then I just wasn't feeling it, so I just didn't go further with it.
It's makes no sense at the same
It's
time.
a brawler basher.
No, yes, and mostly no, but yeah. It's like you're mainly watching everything. Like, you're watching like 80% of this game. You're playing like 20% of it.
Oh.
You're just doing QTEs. A lot of it, like just flicking your sticks, pressing the button. But it's fucking good. Like, I didn't know what it was. I'm playing, I was like, this is pretty cool. Starts off falling down, shooting things. And then it comes to some QTEs. You drop down. Someone died, you're blamed for it.
Get banished.
Your friends are instantly like, traitor! It's like,
Yeah.
they just don't ask questions. Traitor, straight up.
It was a
Like,
setup,
bro.
that's why.
Oh, so you played that far, have you? Yeah, it's like it's in the first 10, 15 minutes. It's like...
Yeah. It was a setup. It was, yeah.
Yeah, it's like... But when you go further in, it's like...
Azura's Wrath. It's based on the gods, or that Japanese god, or whatever it is.
Well, he's the monkey.
Yeah.
He's like a monkey.
Yeah.
I think there's a few of them are like his mentor's one. I think like he looks exactly the same. Just his arms aren't metal. His arms aren't mechanical. But he can grow like 6 arms.
Mm-hmm.
Like, have you 6 arms?
The multi
It's like, bruh, I was doing fights with no arms. My arms are just gone. And I was
Yeah,
fighting with my head and my feet. I'm
it's
like
fucking weird.
this boss got as big as a fucking universe. Like, he's bigger than the fucking world.
Yep.
And he's like, and I stop him with his finger comes down on the earth, and I'm just like,
Yeah. Yep.
I'm just spamming circles like, bum, 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 bum.
Yep.
Kills him. I'm like, but then he loses all his arms. And he's like, just headbutting someone. It's like,
Yep.
He gets cut in half,
Yeah, so much happens.
sinks in lava. We got cut in half, then sinks in lava. It's like, isn't he dead?
He's like a demigod.
Yeah, but like they can die, but he can't.
Yeah, it's weird.
They become deities. They're better. Like, they're fucking deities because of his daughter. I'm gonna play it again after this. So I'm like, I have to finish it. Like,
That's funny.
it's just there's 20 episodes, I think, because it's in
Yeah.
episodes. You know,
Okay.
episode 1, 2. The DLC fills in between some episodes as well. Like,
Mm-hmm.
the DLC is like $2.95 each, just for
Yep.
a chapter or something. It's like, I have to get that now. I have to fill in stuff because it's jumping everywhere. It's fucking. It's a fucking journey. Like, it's one of the best games I've fucking played. Even though it's makes no sense. At least where I am, like halfway through.
Yeah.
No, the voice acting's so good. Like, the people really give it their all.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And just some of them fights, it's weird. Like, they don't have health bars. Like, the boss fights don't have health bars. You have to build your burst meter by hitting them, and then you just press R2 and get to a cutscene. You're just doing your quick time events, and then they're just dead. Like, some weird things happen. Like, I found out to platinum this, you have to do 3 playthroughs on easy, normal, and hard. Get
God.
S ranks on all chapters on all 3 fucking playthroughs. I was like, how in the I see it's only a low platinum rate. Like, fucking hell. Like, I'm going to try and do it, of course.
Another one you're trying to do before the. You need to do games at a time.
I am. This is one of the next ones. This one's only a quick one, though. Really. The game ain't long.
Yeah, but still.
You could do a lot of playthroughs. A lot of chapter select to do the S ranks and stuff.
Yeah.
Because you got gauges, which they said don't worry about S ranks on the first playthrough because the gauges help with that. Different things do different powers and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I'm just enjoying the game. But like, what? That's what I've been saying is like, PS3 and 360 gaming was peak gaming. Like, you'll get
Very
nothing like this anymore. Nothing. No, nothing like this will ever exist.
I don't know, maybe.
This is one of a kind. This is one of the only things, like, because it's weird. Because you play it, you watch it, then you got this little text, like it's like an intermission interlude thing.
Yeah.
So you just got the text based, just going through it, and then it gives you a recap of what happened and then what's happening in like a video voiceover narrated thing.
Oh god.
And then you jump into the next episode, and then you watch a thing, and then you play a little bit, then you all over again. It just keeps going. Each episode, it's like there's nothing like it.
Yeah, like that.
It's just I kind of want a sequel, but I'm like, depends how it ended. Why that probably didn't get one. Also, it didn't sell well, so that's probably another reason.
They were going to, but yeah, it didn't sell well. I think that's why.
I'm fucking happy I picked up on Xbox as well because I'm gonna play it on the Series X because they did remaster it a bit, like they upscaled to 4K and shit. Because my frame rate sometimes went into the slideshow a little bit, not often, but like on very heavy taxing scenes, it was definitely slowing down.
Yeah.
But the majority, like 90%, is just perfect.
That's all right.
But also, being 2012, I'm surprised how clean it was. Like, it's still not lifelike. Like, it's got that.
Yeah. Anime, but it's like high anime.
It's not got that fucking shitty. Like, a lot of PS3 era and 360 games had that blue tint over it.
Mm.
Like, they look just dirty.
Mm.
But that is clean as hell, which I do like. Like, it's got that either brown tinge, a blue tinge. But, like, the production value on that is fucking epic.
Yeah.
Everyone should play it. Like, find it on eBay while it's not cheap.
But
It's
if you
not
can.
expensive either. It's like $40.
Mm.
But, like, I mean, I double dipped on it.
Double dip with the flicker twip.
I do have to buy another manual, though.
Yeah.
Because I said, this one's fine. But I did take a sticker off it.
Yeah.
Left it a little bit yellow on the. Left a little.
Eh.
I'm like, bruh. Fucking EB, they need to stop putting sticker on books. Happy that games now don't have books. Like Hellblade just had. Cuphead just had the cards in that. Fucking Alan Wake. Nothing.
Because more recent.
So, hey.
Because more recent.
Yes, I mean, like PS4 and PS5 don't have that. And stuff like that. So, it's not a bad thing. But, like, stop putting stickers on everything.
Yeah.
EB. At least JB do it. They put it on the fucking outside of something where it's not going to do anything.
Yeah, on the plastic itself.
Where EB, they have to open every fucking thing, put stickers over them, and like you can buy a brand new game from EB that's already opened.
Mm.
It's already got stickers on it.
Yeah, well, that's
Unless you get a day one copy. Like even if it's like a week after, that's already full of fucking stickers.
Yeah.
Well, they gotta open it, take out the like. I get it, but also just you've got your display copies on the shelf already. They've got nothing in them. Everything's out the bag. Like, why do you have to open them?
Yeah, well, that's it. That's
Everyone else just has their copies in a box and they just grab it when someone fucking wants one.
it, because the display shelves are there with their copies on them, so you can see what you're looking
Exactly.
at getting and read it and whatever.
The customer brings that to you. You just go put it back when they're gone.
Mm.
How hard is it? Because I've seen them. They fucked up discs. Like if they put them in the wrong spot, the wrong sticker, they give you the wrong disc. They give you the wrong something else. Because the discs are in this fucking drawer with millions of fucking games. It's like just keep the discs in the case. It'd be a lot easier. Just grab the case.
That's exactly it.
Because their paperwork is all like that as well.
Yep.
Like the manuals and that, the bits of papers, they're all fucking in their own section. Like, nah. The way they do it's just fucking backwards.
It is very weird.
Because I've actually had it where they're like, oh yeah, haha, look, wrong fucking version.
Yeah, exactly.
They had the right case, but the wrong disc. But if you go to EB, always check before you leave.
Yeah, well, that's it.
I learned that in person. I was like, bro, just check it.
Make sure you get the right thing.
Exactly. But yeah, that's what I got. Them 4 things.
Yeah.
I think next week is a Dragon Ball figure that I did collect.
Dragon Ball. Nice. What else we got? What else we got before we go into state of play? Anything else we got to talk about? I got a few things, but what else you got?
I got nothing, I don't think. I've got state of play stuff.
Is that all you got? State of play?
Yep.
So you haven't got the teaser from good old Neil Druckmann?
It's not a teaser. It's been debunked.
What has?
Whoever posted it got community noted.
Do they? Because he teased the chapter part 3.
He's nowhere near. It's not even. There's no fucking story yet.
Yeah, but it's on the way though.
Yeah, after their next game.
Yeah, like he teased it.
Their next IP is a new IP, which
we
still know nothing about.
Tease they have they briefly confirmed that they are going to do part 3.
He said that like 2 years ago as well. Like he said it a lot of times. So I'll believe it when I see a trailer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you get the news? Yeah, because it's gone like hellfire, like on Twitter. Like it's like fucking got Taloo trending. Like
Taloo trending.
I was like, fuck.
Because I seen it and someone got community noted. It's like it's fake, bro.
That's funny. Yeah, it's all over my feed on Twitter.
Oh yeah, Taloo trending. Joel's death is trending. That's what it is. Like fuck me.
Yeah, no, everyone's talking about
one more chapter, part 3. Like
yeah. I was like, ooh.
Oh yeah, there's the thing. The Last of Us Part 3 might happen at some point. Like that's not a fucking. There's probably one more chapter to the story. That's all he said.
That's
There's
funny.
probably one more chapter.
And everything's taken out of proportion.
Probably one more. Like
yeah, someone
when he gets a story, like
someone reworded it differently.
10 years away.
And then put words in his mouth. And
yep.
Because how it was worded.
That's why that dude got community noted because.
That's funny.
Probably.
So random that happened all of a sudden. It just caught like windfire like that.
Yeah, because he was talking about it. Like he just mentioned that it might be a chapter, like another chapter. Like, and yet someone just decided to. He said that's coming. Like, bro.
Yeah.
But no, he said there's another game before that. That and Last of Us might happen after that at some point.
Yeah, because they're working on the series too. So.
Yeah. They still got to do that. Like, fuck. Give them some fucking. That's 2 seasons.
Yeah. That's
2 years of show just there. So, this part 3 is going to be PS6. Like, don't even expect it anytime soon.
Well, a little bit of thing before we go on to state of play. Then I also mentioned too, for all those Bluey fans out there, some Bunnings around Australia have converted their doors to being labelled Hammer Barn, depicted in the series. So, for copyright reasons, Bunnings in the Bluey series is called Hammer Barn.
That makes sense then.
Yeah, but yeah, they've put some Bunnings have put new labels over their stores and called them Hammer Barn. Changed the logo and stuff to match the show. It's pretty funny.
So, I've never seen it, so I'm fucking so lost.
Yeah, I don't really watch it.
I need an explanation.
It's funny. I was like, that's great. It's cool.
Like, people love the show, but I've just
people get mad for it.
I don't have kids, so I don't need to watch it.
Yeah. It's one of those things.
One of those things.
One of those tangs.
Tangs. One of those tangs.
One of those tangs.
Tangs.
One of those tangs. Give me celery man.
Celery man's. Celery man sticks.
One of those tangs.
Tangs.
That's basically all I've really got on my end too.
Yeah, because the state of play took fucking everything, like, bro.
So is that we're gonna wrap it up?
I don't know, another fucking hour at least.
State of play. It was actually really good. You got the notes.
It was fucking good.
You watched it live, didn't you?
Yes. Oh, the video. Fuck. That'll be up some point.
Put up something.
I recorded it. I just haven't done nothing with it. I forgot all about it in the video.
Yeah, I was busy, so I couldn't end up watching it. I was like,
yeah.
So I watched it later and sat down and chucked on the YouTubes and watched all 50 minutes.
Yeah, fucking good. Like, it goes so quick.
Yeah, it does actually. It flowed so well. I didn't realize by the end of it I'd already watched it. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They paced it really well.
But in there was a lot of games that I'm gonna get day one. Definitely.
Yeah.
Like, there was no filler. It's all just stuff they had to show. They needed to show. Nothing just there for the sake of it, except for maybe Foam Stars. But then again, that's coming out like in 3 days.
Something like that.
I'm keen to play it because I haven't played Splatoon, so
that's their free to play, isn't it? Yeah, because like
comes out on PS Plus.
Yeah.
No, not Battle Royale. What the fuck?
No, it's like that kind of genre of like the.
It's like Splatoon.
Free to play games, but most free to play games are Battle Royale.
Yeah, but it's the Splatoon from Square Enix.
Yeah.
But it's foam instead of goo.
Yes.
and more game modes. Like it's better in that aspect. Like it's got
Different.
more game modes and stuff like that.
I
I think it's 4v4. I tried to play it when they had the beta, but I couldn't get a game because the servers weren't working, which is kind of sad because I was going keen, like, I'll give it a crack, and then I couldn't get a game. I was surfing on my phone for like an hour trying to find a game.
Hopefully now, then hopefully people are playing.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully.
No, the servers were being shitty when I was trying to do it.
Yeah.
Like, people could play it, but sometimes the servers were like, nope.
Well,
So I just uninstalled.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pain.
But I got these in no random. These are in a random
No,
order.
I got these in no random order.
I got these in a random order because I just went through and just listed them. But I got Death Stranding up first. So, but Death Stranding 2 looks so good, even though it's just a CGI trailer.
Still pretty good what they're showing off.
That game is gonna be. I gotta play the first one, but because I'm like, Lou died.
Yep.
Okay, thanks for the spoiler. Fuck.
Yep.
Troy Baker's back. He died in the first one. Higgs. Yep. He's back now with a Joker fucking look going on.
Right.
And a robot body that he didn't have before. Raiden. He's his intestines and his little fucking pack down the bottom and shit. Like,
Raiden.
Yeah, but cooler. Yeah, he did look like fucking the Revengeance Raiden, didn't he?
Yep.
Kind of the hair and the makeup and the fucking.
Is this
robot.
just literally just old world Metal Gear?
Oh, there was a Metal Gear fucking thing in there in the first game.
Is Norman Reedus just Snake, but alternate universe Snake?
If you give him a bandana and some face paint, yeah, he fucking
yeah.
would be
Like, is
Snake.
this? I'm saying, like, is this basically Metal Gear Solid just an alternate universe? Like, it feels like it because you've got.
I think it's connected, but like not directly.
Similar
connected.
things, like.
But no, the second one seems interesting. The fun part is now that if you haven't played Death Stranding, you can play it now, and all people's creations, roads, bridges, ropes are all in the game, so you can use them to get around instead of trying to find a path.
Yep.
Because it's all connected. Like everyone's gameplay, everyone can see everything.
Yep.
Like I might find my own bridge that I made way back in the day when I first got it, back in 2019. I might find my fucking first bridge, like. But the second one did look like there was natural events, like that water that collapsed that bridge and shit. I was
thinking, imagine if you could, like I know they're usually selective with what they put in, like in the world. But imagine, like if they put in every bit of build that everyone have built. In like when you play the game, you got like every build.
I think there is.
Like I know that it's only selective; it's not always like thing. But if they,
I think it's certain
routes and stuff like that. But if you imagine if they put in every route that someone has made, imagine that just like you'll see. Imagine you go to spots and because people have the same idea, there's like a cliff edge. No, but like that's like imagine if you go to a spot where there's this cliff edge where everyone had like 20 people had the same idea, and there's like all these ladders like next to each other because they've all like had the same idea because they saw someone did it, but they placed it in a slightly different spot, so it's like built up one way, and there's another one that's like just next to it almost. It's like this. I wouldn't be surprised. And then zip
I think there was a limitation against that. I think that's why they thought ahead of that.
So you can only have so many. Like it all randomly generates the best.
Like it's all there, but
I think what they did
because I couldn't put a route where someone else did. So
yeah, so like
they kind of block you off.
It's in a radius, so someone would put one there. If it's not in your world, they allowed it so you could place one yourself of a similar route that someone had done. But then sometimes they'll give you some.
I'm keen just to load up and see what happened because when I played it, no one was. Fucking like near launch.
Well,
like,
even when I played mine like a couple of years after it came out, and my world was pretty vanilla. Like there was no assisted like place parts, just like pieces and stuff. So I'm kind of curious now if I try and do it now.
It'd be
assist. It'd be
because cool. I grabbed the PS5, the director's cut. So I know a lot of people have played that. Yeah. So there's definitely gonna be something on there.
I think I might upgrade mine if it's cheaper.
I think it's a $10 upgrade.
Something like that.
15 maybe.
Because I do want to play
all around.
I do want to play it. on the
Yeah, same.
PS5.
Like I experienced some of the story. I don't remember where I got up to.
I had a bit of it.
I've played some boss fights, but I don't know where I got up to. I remember going up this fucking hill up to a tower, but
Yeah, I had my game
I don't
changed
know.
completely. I remember doing something and then getting caught by one of those things when I could have
Oh, and
avoided
you get
it.
reset.
And then it like sent me to this thing,
Look at
and then
the
it changed
crater.
everything. Yeah, but like it was somewhere, and then some completely different thing was going on. I'm like, okay, I was doing one mission, and then it just wiped everything. Almost felt like, and then I was on a different track to a different mission. I'm like,
Because you
what I was
can't
doing.
actually die, can you? Like,
No,
you
it just
can
blows
die,
up, it
but it's
blows
not
up
a
the map.
death.
It blows up the map every time.
Yeah,
Like you keep coming back, so you don't actually
that's what I'm
die.
keen for the second one. Like,
So you can get up
you're
caught
in a
up into
whole
a
different
battle.
area.
Like every time you get caught up in battle, you won't die. It just destroys your map, kind of thing.
It puts a big crater in the ground where you died.
Yeah, a big crater with some black ooze and yeah, it's just
Those
like,
fucking BTs are crazy because when your baby starts crying, fucking hell, all hell breaks loose. If you don't calm
they
that shit,
freak out.
you're gonna get swarmed.
Yep.
Because I'm just like trying to sneak, and then I fell on my face.
Yeah.
Or I tried to run away. It's like,
Such a
down
weird
the fucking hill. And the baby's like, I'm like, shake, shake, shake.
Such a weird concept of a game. Like,
I mean, it's Kojima.
yeah.
That's what I thought about with us, like Azra's Wrath. That's like a Kojima game right there.
Yeah.
From all the different like story stuff, I'm like, that's something he'd do. But yeah, Death Stranding 2025 next year. That's closer than I thought. I thought at least like 26, 27.
No, it's around the corner.
Yeah, it's a short turnaround, but then again, it's already based off the first game, so everything's not built either. I mean, it's a whole different map because the first game's in Americas. This next one, you got fucking desert. You've got fucking
Bahamas.
You got that snowy mountain, like the fucking landslide. I'm keen for the natural disasters. That wasn't in the first game, I don't think.
No, it was just rain. I think that's what you had was just rain.
Yeah, just a time fall where it aged you if it touched you. And it degraded your packages when you're out in the rain if you couldn't protect them.
Yeah.
What? That's how
I know.
That's how Timefall works.
Such a weird game.
Could you see it in the trailer? That person that's full of the black goo, but like it touched a hand that made a hand old, like that part where it went through the glove, like just burnt through, or whatever it did. But yeah, that person didn't age. Like they would just open their eyes, like, like, bruh. Who even was that? That's what I'm questioning now. Like, who is that?
Oh,
also, I think the guy who was doing that operation thing was George Miller.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, because I'm like, it said George Miller. I'm like, that must be him.
Yeah, it is. Because I had Eddie constantly messaging me about it.
Oh no!
And I'm like, I know, like.
That's hilarious.
And then I asked him, and then I said to him, and he's sending me all this stuff. I'm like, did you watch the trailer? He goes, no, I don't want to spoil it.
It's not going to spoil anything.
I was like, you're sending me all these screenshots and posters and all these
If
things.
Kojima could spoil from a fucking video, then dang. Like, that showed nothing.
I mean, it spoiled that old mate was back. That's, I guess, for those that haven't played.
Oh, Higgs, and that Lou was dead.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Lou again? Is that the lady
Jody.
in the dress in the first game? Like, is that the lady in the who was? I'm gonna Google it because I have no idea who the fuck Lou is.
Who's your mom?
Death Stranding, Lou.
Because
she's back as baby Lou in that samurai. Like that was Lou is literally she's a baby. She was that voice when that samurai attacked. She's a baby voice. I'm pretty sure. Same as that baby who spat out that ship. Like, I was... Kojima had me there. I was like, the baby just comes out with the fucking goo from its eyes and just goes to a little ship. Like, bruh.
Did the exact same thing from the first trailer. in the
Nah.
first game.
First trailer had Summer's mouth of it.
Yeah, but remember, it was in the thing. It was the same thing when you went through like the inside. And you see the baby turn its head up, and it was like, "Wah!" But, like this time, it was like with the mouth, and the ship came out of it, and they had the
Well,
blood.
they never smelled a ship.
No.
It just had a thumb in his mouth and went.
Yeah, exactly. But it's the same thing. Like just it was just
Yeah, but I think they're in that ship.
Yeah, they were.
Like they're in the in between because they're fucking monochrome. Like they're in between like alive and dead. Like
I don't know.
like because you had that hub world in the first game.
And
I
even liked in that trailer, they're talking about the accommodation, and they made him walk around and look in every single room.
Yeah, which the first game you just had your room.
I know, but I like he was
I
like how was inquisitive like most gamers are, and made him look in every single room when he was talking. Like
right.
I was like, oh.
Well, it's Kojima. Like he details everything. Like everything has a purpose. I just don't know how we got like all these people to be in there and like they make sense of everything. I bet they don't even know what's happening.
I reckon you asked Norman Reedus, he would have no clue.
Yeah. Or he'd probably have a basic idea, but like...
You sure about that?
Because like I've played some of the first and I was lost. Even more lost now. How Higgs come back as like a samurai guitar man. Did he have a guitar in the first one?
Don't think so.
I think I fought him once, but he didn't die, so I don't know like where he went. Because he had the puppet, and he's like, "Come on, get." He's like, "Come on, guitar man! Like, where's the rest of your band?" He was like, he started hissing at him, like, like honestly, where'd the puppet man come from? Like Kojima, there's fucking questions from the trailer.
Yeah,
I forgot his name. That German director playing him. I'm like, I never fucking heard of him. But he's in there. Got old John Wick as a puppet.
Alan Wake.
John Wick, Alan Wake, fucking everyone like that. Yeah, that Aiken dude. Faith Aiken, I think his name is.
Aiken.
Faith Aiken. I've probably seen some of his movies and that, but like I don't know who he is exactly. I had to Google. I'm like, huh. And now I know who it is. It looks exactly like him, just as a puppet.
Yeah.
Because you had Jeff Keighley in the first game as that fucking hologram dude who you drop parcels off to. Like, and you had Guillermo del Toro. I bet he's back in the second one. Unless he died in the first. I don't even know. But I will play the first one. I'll be streaming that at some point.
Yeah.
People probably won't watch, but because it's... People know it's a walking sim. It's not a walking sim. Really. Like, it's not. It's fucking way more than that. But, it's... I forgot to say the name. Death Stranding 2 On the Beach. That's what it's called.
Yep, On the Beach.
Which was leaked a while ago.
Walking on the beach. Walking on the beach.
And after that, we got a tease that Kojima's making a brand new action espionage IP.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing it's going to be a spiritual successor to Metal Gear.
Yeah.
And it's on the PlayStation, so I was like,
I'd
going
say
back
so
to the PS like Metal Gear was.
Because of the copyright, like he doesn't own it, so.
No, but he can make another one.
Yeah.
Not with the exact characters or anything, but like we're gonna get a proper Metal Gear-esque game, like
in the new way of
that was a random announcement, like come out of nowhere.
They mentioned the movie or series.
I think that's what it is.
Mentioned the movie.
No,
they mentioned the Death Stranding.
Yeah, that's movie? The thing, isn't it? Oh, the Death Stranding movie. Yeah, but this
series
wasn't this espionage thing. It was part movie, like had movie elements, but it was a game.
He was talking because they're at the studios at the end. They were talking about the Death Stranding movie, and then they segued from that talking about this new IP.
Espionage, tactical espionage,
which is going to be like a hybrid
game movie.
Yeah, which that what he's doing. For
well, he
Xbox.
said it's got movie elements, like it's got a movie production, but it's a game. Like,
well, it's like
it's
the
got
game,
high production.
because he's got like that one game that's coming out on Xbox that's doing the same thing, where it's just like
but
which
that's
is
a
movie.
way smaller game, though.
Yeah, but like it's still it's a movie game kind of thing because he said he wanted movie elements in his game, so he's doing that for Xbox, and then he's doing this for PlayStation.
Yeah, but because PlayStation's got the whole movie division,
Yeah, they
he can use that.
more focus on the movie style of it. Yeah.
Whereas, because this Xbox one is a stream only one, like you've got to stream the game, which is kind of fuck us over here because can we even do that on the Xbox?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Gonna be interesting.
What?
Gonna be interesting.
But there are some. I can talk about this Death Stranding 2 all fucking night, but I'm not. But this got leaked beforehand, but the Until Dawn remaster that got leaked, so I'm like, that's no surprise. But it's not done by the original developer. It's by Ballistic Moon.
Oh.
Which I think recently got acquired.
Yep.
I mean, I love the first game. Fuck me. I love the original. I might buy the remaster. Because I think they would have cleaned up everything, which would be nice.
Yeah.
The game's like a decade old at this point.
Oh, god, yeah, it's crazy. It's like early PS4, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it was one of the flagship kind of...
Yeah, up there with the Order 1886.
That's going to come through on the computer.
Where's that? Give us a
Oh, god! Like, something dinging! It's going to come through on
the Order... The Order needs a
dings.
remaster. Kind of janky, a little bit.
The podcast is going to have some dings there for a second. Mind you, sorry about that.
Yeah, they were ding, ding.
No, because the thing was disconnecting and reconnecting.
Oh.
So a USB thing, and it was like, yeah. So so people would hear that.
Stellar Blade was there. We got a big look at that.
That looked good.
I'm keen day one, easy.
That looked real good. Like I wasn't too because we didn't really see anything. This thing actually really showed more now.
Well, we did. We saw gameplay last year.
This felt like it went more into it though. Like it actually.
We actually got more of the world and.
Yeah, it was just vague with like here's a little bit of this and a little bit of action stuff and here's boom boom. This is like here's a full fleshed out like.
It's closer than I thought though. The launch date April 26th.
Yep.
March is packed. April we got that like. Fuck, man.
We've had February. We've had bloody. We've got Helldivers and bloody Suicide Squad. Final Fantasy, like, there's so much going on. I know Suicide Squad's multiplayer, but like just games in general. Like, we've had Suicide Squad drop. We're gonna have Helldivers drop. We're gonna say Final Fantasy drop. And there's a couple of other games as well.
We had Tekken. I think that was end of like 31st of January. Yeah, technically till February. Like we just had Tekken 8.
Like there's a lot of games.
There's a lot. And I'm going to play them all this year, hopefully.
I want to. Squeeze me in, but
I just got a message. I beat RoboCop on stream just now.
Oh, fuck.
That was random. It just popped up down the bottom. But yeah, April 26th, Stellar Blade on PS5. Play it. It looks fucking good. It's like a Bayonetta, Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Nice thing. Also, this is a random one, which I never thought would happen. But Sonic X Shadow Generations, which is a remaster of Sonic Generations.
Yes.
But they added Shadow.
And his battle against Starro.
But that's out, I don't know when. Some point.
No, it's his original.
I just don't know why it's a remaster, not a remake, but...
It's weird.
I wasn't wowed by it. Like a lot of people are like, that's the best part of the show. I'm like, you got low standards.
That's the best part. What the fuck? Yeah, that's so everything else. That means that everything else was shit. That's clearly Xbox. That's clearly Xbox.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing that's.
Well, there was. I sent you that tweet, didn't I? Of what that dude made about Stellar Blade. When I said about.
It's just he's not getting any panty shots on his game.
Yeah, like when I said, like you said, like it's. They put the booty in there because they're lacking
of games, so that's booty. But like you don't even see that.
No, they're lacking creativity in the game. I'm like, yeah, so that's why Chief showed his butt like straight up
in the TV series, yeah.
I had to fucking do it.
Oh, 100% agree with you though.
Like just the fact that the dude got three screenshots from. He must have just went boom, boom, boom. Like he
You
must
don't
have
even see
slowed
that.
it way down.
That's such a flash. Like, I didn't know they were in the trailer. Honestly, those screenshots, I didn't know that was in the trailer.
She's doing a flip, like
Yeah, that's the thing.
what's
Like
he meant to
I
do?
saw
Like
that. I
hold a
didn't know where.
fucking dress
Yeah,
down? Like
I didn't even know where that was from. Like, but if he's got a problem with that, that means what? Any other game that had that kind of feature, he's got a problem with, which I'm sure they play.
like near automata. That's the same thing.
Like, you know, but that happens in fucking
Bayonetta was way
Lollipop
worse.
Chainsaw, Bayonetta. Like any of those games have.
Bayonetta is literally way worse than what
any
this.
character that has that kind of stuff. They're doing the same thing. Like,
Xbox, man.
oh, actually, I do want to mention briefly. I don't know if you saw it, but Call of Duty added jiggle physics.
Had them before, or
Not like
they
this
went
anyway.
very unrealistic. Then
Yeah,
they went over the top.
it was showing off the new. I know. I don't think people are modding jiggle physics in because that seems a bit much for people trying to mod for COD anyway. But yeah, no, it was they were showing off the new one. Someone was showing off the new boys skin they got in there. The boys, one of the characters, the new one, and as she laid her ass was jiggling. I was like, I am not surprised. They're trying to do that to win people back because no one's playing their game. Trying to get those sweaty boys to come back so they can get some ass. Oh my god, I want jiggle physics.
You just could get some real one if you just
Like,
fucking try hard enough.
Like that's such a Call of Duty thing though to try and win players back is doing something like that because
it's Microsoft now.
Yeah,
They need that $70 billion.
they're gonna make it because people that last season like people dropped off because of how bad it was.
People have dropped off in general because of hackers mostly. Like
hackers and it's just shit. There's no support and
because
they're trying
hackers
to
don't give a shit.
Trying to bring jizzle physics.
Jizzle physics.
Jizzle physics.
Talking about jizzle physics, but
Solid Blade.
Silent Hill got a demo. It's actually a full game, but it's called The Short Message. It dropped a shadow drop Silent Hill.
Oh,
I downloaded and deleted it. I didn't get to play it.
What was it? Was it like a demo? Is it?
No, it's a full game.
Oh, okay.
It's a game.
Yeah.
I have to re-download it. It's like 12 gig or something.
Was it free or was it like?
Yeah, it's free. You just download it.
Oh.
Well,
I didn't even pay attention.
It dropped that day.
Yeah, I didn't even pay attention to that. I did see because I saw they had the Silent Hill 2, and then they had the other thing after that, which was that. But I didn't really.
Oh, that was before, I think.
What was before it? Because I saw one of the thing. They had two different Silent Hill things. I'm like, that's Silent Hill, but it's different. I was like, oh.
Yeah, The Short Message. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
I saw there was no trophy, so I didn't play it.
Ah, yep, it's just a game just because they.
I should just play it on fucking stream though because it'd be cool. But
Short Message.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that though when I was watching Silent Hill though. Just a little weird mid break. I was just thinking though, my brain went to a thought. I was like, I don't know why my brain went there, but I was like, I'd feel like the monsters wouldn't know how to. If I was in a situation like that, like I don't know how I would handle a situation of like all these. Because you know, Silent Hill has all these weird sexual monsters.
Well, they're not real, so
no. But like, it's like I guess it's all in his dream state or whatever. I don't know.
He's
nightmares or whatever.
Mentally not there.
That's why they're all perverted characters and stuff like that.
Yeah, because it's all in his head. Like that's where Pyramid Head come from. It come from his own fucking head. Like,
but I was thinking, but it led me with all these thoughts. Like, imagine having a game where it was like that. You're getting attacked
like the nurses and shit. Like, bro.
Yeah, like imagine having a game like that. And my brain was like such on a weird transit sort. Like while watching, it was like. Imagine having a game like that where you have like some.
And don't do the legs with the legs up top. Like,
yeah,
the fuck
and like
was that?
They have all that weird shit coming at you, but instead of a gun, you like jizzed on every. You jizzed on everything, so you're like. Pew, 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 pew. And you're like you had
Spider-Man.
So like you had limited ammo, so you had to like collect things to like replenish your jizz basically. But you went bang bang bang, like so you're like low ammo, so you can like how to shoot every now and then. I was like, I don't know how my brain went to that. I think it's just because all the perverted nurses and shit the game has. I was like, oh my god. I think my brain went there. I was like, that's hilarious.
There was nothing of that in that trailer though. Like, it was pretty tame. Like,
I know, it's just all the nurses, just typical nurses and the double-legged ladies and.
Yeah, those double legs are fucking weird. Like they kick you with the top legs.
I
Like
know,
what?
it's like, how are they even sentient, like active? Because it's just literally the waist. There's nothing to. That should just be two legs
Well,
limp.
it's all in his head. Like he can make
Yeah,
anything he wants up. Like
yeah.
same as those ones that are just like just moving
I
like
know,
that.
there's
Like
weird ones. Oh, look like.
they fucking headbutt you though. They did it in the first
Oh,
in the PS1 version. They
I
fucking
was
just
just like,
headbutt you.
just jizz on them. They'll solve everything. Just jizz on them. I don't know why my brain went there. I wanted to mention that because it was just so stupid of an idea. I'm like, what if someone made a game and they just did that? Just
There is.
it's like a horror game, and it was like
Well, kind of. A game called Cockhead.
cockhead.
I was playing it.
Yeah,
You're a fucking you're a dick. And you just walk around just killing things and
like a horror game like
it's
that.
weird.
Just, that'd always be
Yeah.
like, yeah, I don't know.
Don't know if you shot like that, but I know you walked around and killed things.
That's
I
funny.
don't know. I didn't play it for that long. It's fucking weird. But
You're sharpshooter.
also this one is a hype one because
Thanks.
it's Ken Levine
Yes.
with Judas. Looks just like
Yeah.
Bioshock,
It looks like it's in that universe, like
but it's not.
100%,
Like it's its
like
own
alternate,
thing,
like.
but it looks still like Bioshock.
But like I feel like it could though because Infinite did play upon. If I think Infinite might have teased Judas, because
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's not connected.
when you go through the different portals, there is a point where you're looking at different realities, and that's when you find out that you're in an alternate
it's a
reality.
Bioshock spin-off.
So it is one, okay.
Spin-off.
Because when you're going through, there's a point in the
Something.
game. There's a point in the game in Infinite where you're going through this existential plane basically, and you're seeing different realities because you're opening these doorways and you're getting glimpses into these other realities, and one of them felt like that. One of them felt like Judas, from what I vaguely remember.
Yeah, I think Bioshock Infinite led to the studio's closure because it was so fucking there.
Infinite was
Like he literally left during that game. Like
because Infinite set up a lot. Like it set
but
up
also
a
killed
lot.
the franchise because
Yeah. Because there was a lot they were going to do with it.
well, Bioshock 2 did it first.
Mm.
Bioshock 2 was not like Bioshock 1.
Yeah, it was a lot different because one felt like very horror, scary, and then two just became like a shooter. Like went from being like that horror shooter, like kind of like how Fear, but Fear worked, where like Fear had the very psychological thing, and then went from that to then a shooter, but it kind of worked for Fear, where they Bioshock tried to do the same thing almost, but it just didn't work, going from like that horror to then being a shooter. Like,
Yeah,
because you had to you know
because he was always a horror shooter from the first game. Like it was, and it just built on that.
Because Bioshock was like that. Like it was like because you had limited ammo, you had to be very strategic with how you used your mana, and you had to do shit, and things would jump at you, and the fight combat was just stressful in Bioshock. It was hard.
What does Ken Levine remind me of? Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Yeah, because Ken Levine didn't do Bioshock 2.
Yep. And then he came back for a bit of Infinite, but then yeah.
Then everything the place got shut down.
It just wasn't. Yeah.
Like fuck, man. And then he opened his new studio under 2K again.
Yeah.
So I'm like, they could have just kept the studio open because he took developers from Irrational over to the new one. So I was like,
Well, they made a very irrational decision.
yeah, they could have just kept Irrational Games, but
Just turned it to irrational.
yeah, and now they're called Ghost Story Games. Like
That's kind of cool, but weird.
it's the same team. He took the devs that he wanted over there, and like,
But it's five.
hence why we got Judas. Looks like fucking Bioshock.
100%. Everything's just Bioshock. Like 100%. It looks good though.
But done fucking better, yeah.
Yeah, it's gone back to its roots basically, like the first game did. It had those those intense moments.
It's got that distinctive look as well. Like it's got that fucked upness. It's dark and dreary.
But I said it was very intense too. There's like those moments where it looked like close, and there's like so much getting it, like attacking you, like at one hit, like making it hard. Getting attacked by some broms. It's pretty. Did you like that? That was funny though when you get attacked by Brum.
What the fuck is that?
You know that car, the little car Brum.
Oh, Brum.
Yeah. There's a moment in that he gets attacked by two Broms. They transform into guns, turrets or whatever they were. I was like, that's
Well, you had
hilarious.
Brum. It's
Brom,
fucking Brum.
Brom,
Brum.
Proms, Brom.
Brum. Oh yeah, Brum. Yeah.
Car goes Brom, Brom, Brom.
The show was weird. Just had it for the fucking intro. It was just him rolling down streets and going around roundabouts. I was like, what the fuck?
It's if Mr. Bean was a car.
Yeah. Could Brum talk? No.
Little,
He like jiggled and shit. Like he moved and
little
flashed his lights and shit. Like weird.
whistles and little honks.
And the car shook like he's like, dude, when he was happy and
Yeah.
shit. Like it was weird.
But yes.
The fucking things that were on TV when we were kids, bro. Like Brum, if you say that to anyone else other than an Aussie or someone in fucking England, they wouldn't know what the fuck you're on about.
Yep. Brum. Brum. Brum.
Oh fuck.
Bum.
You know, it went for over 10 years.
Mm.
Not many episodes though, but still went for 10 years. It's on fucking Stan.
Mm-hmm.
The Teletubbies only went for 4 years. I'd have seen that. Fireman Sam since 87? Fuck. Fireman Sam's older than I am. Older than you are.
Wait, Fireman Sam?
That's
What?
87 that started.
Oh, really?
I
Ah,
said since 1987.
I don't remember. I never watched Fireman Sam. It never existed for me. I didn't think it did.
Fireman Sam?
I didn't know of its existence until I was in my teens.
Yeah, but from the 80s.
That's crazy. It's been around that long. Damn.
I know the new Fireman Sam's fucking dog shit.
My ex liked Fireman Sam.
Fireman Sam. He's a black and white cat.
She got off to it.
I mean, it wasn't that good, but god dang. It was still watchable.
Yeah. That was very weird.
Fireman Sam.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Maybe because his nose was pointy.
I don't know. She was very weird.
He was very fucking rounded, to be fair. Like
Roused from
everything
kid
in that.
shows. Like kid cartoon shows. Like,
What? Probably mentally a kid then.
it's fucking weird. I think she had
Yep.
that baby syndrome thing. I think she had that weird baby syndrome thing. You
Uh
know that fetish?
yeah. Fuck
said
that. Jesus Christ. You're like you're out of there then, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Weird.
This was one that I didn't expect. But V Rising coming to PS5.
Yeah.
I'm like, that was on PC for the last couple of years.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Last
That
year.
looked alright as well. But coming to freaking PlayStation.
Yes. I thought it was way different. I didn't think it was that. I was like, what the fuck is this? That was cool.
Yeah.
V Rising. Oh!
It could be all the latest stuff because it's changed so much over the time.
Yeah, but we're getting the proper last version, like
Yeah.
on the
It'll-
fucking PS.
Hopefully leave the longevity of it.
Yeah,
Not
well,
just
it
come
should.
out. Not just come out and it dies because it's already starting to I don't know.
No,
Not
I still
dying,
see people talking about V Rising.
It's just, you know what I mean? Like it's come to us
Mm.
or come to PlayStation late.
Well, it was only on PC, so
Yeah.
it was a niche. Not a niche, but like it was very limited. Also, another thing coming in April this year was Dave the Diver for PS.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can finally play it on console
And the DLC.
in May. Yeah, Godzilla DLC
Godzilla.
in May. Godzilla.
Dinosaur.
I still want to watch Godzilla -1 because that's the best Godzilla movie.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. But I don't think it's in English though, which is I'm sad about that. And to finish it, there was 2 more games, and they're both VR, which I need VR now.
Yeah.
We got Metro Awakening. That looked fucking good.
That wasn't too bad. Yeah.
Like a Metro VR game. Like
Yep.
at first, I thought it was Metro Exodus getting VR.
But no, it's its own little side
Yeah.
Metro game.
Its own game, like its own separate.
Yeah, it's not tied.
Oh, in
with
the
main-
Metro, like it's still made by the same.
Yeah, but it's not based
People, but,
upon.
like-
You don't have to know the main games really, or you don't have to not play this
I don't know.
with the thing.
Maybe.
Basically, it's a spin off, so you're not missing out.
It's probably a continuation, but VR until the next one comes out.
It's not meant to be like I said, it's not meant to be like when the Metro main series line, like it doesn't affect if you miss that, you're not affected by it. Does that make
Like
sense?
Horizon, Call of the Mountain kind of
Yeah.
thing.
It doesn't affect your play
Metro
because I think
Awakening.
it was a different character.
MetaQuest.
MetaQuest for VR, PSVR.
Oh, it's built exclusively for VR. That's good.
Yeah, exclusive for PSVR or on all VR.
No, it's on PC as well.
MetaQuest.
No, but the fact it's coming out on PS, Meta, and like if instead of just one and then the others later, like it's all one time, it'll definitely help it. It just comes out this year, so we don't know when exactly, but could be late in the year.
Well, that looked
could be enough time to get VR. Because this next one really got me hyped for VR. The Legendary Tales. It reminded me that's what Skyrim should have done in VR.
Yeah.
Because the fact you can use your hands to grab a skeleton, his head off, and shit you can interact with shit
good.
properly. Like you can do your sword fights and.
I like how you like grab the sword for the present and then like hit him with the hilt of the sword.
Oh, you just dunk.
Oh my god.
It's like the Walking Dead VR game that I was playing. Like you do that too. Like
no, there's some VR games I like that. I can't remember what it's called again, but it basically is just
Gone.
Yeah, I know that the one.
Boneworks.
Boneworks, that's it.
Because you have PC, yeah.
You have those hordes coming at you, and you just go around fighting them. They're like wizards and stuff, and all that stuff. It's just
no, that's Gone, isn't it? Gone.
Because there was that other weird one which was Gone. That was on the VR. PSVR.
There's so many that kind of. It's hard to think of which one's what because I haven't played them. So. I got VR, but the old VR. I want to get the new one. Because some are getting updates to work on there, so with better controls and stuff. So it would be worth the investment now. Let me see how much it is actually. Because if it comes down, then because 800's a lot.
Yeah.
As much as it's the fucking console.
It's just a tiny bit pricey.
Tiny bit. Where is it? PS. VR right there.
900.
It is $959 with Call of the Mountain.
Oh, fuck, that's cool. We'll see Call of the Mountain, but yeah.
If you just want PSVR 2, just $879.
Yeah, I'll wait for it to come down a bit more.
If you want the charge and display stand, $89.
So expensive. Even then,
Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners, Chapter 2.
It's crazy how the VR is more expensive than the console itself.
But the tech in that is pretty fucking good. Like that is on the cheap end of VR though. Like still, that is.
Oh, not really. I can pick up PC VR headsets for like 500.
Yeah, but this is way better. Like the PSVR had crisper everything and everything else. So,
but like, because even like when the VR, like back in the day, on PS4, like the PS4 console was still more expensive than the VR, if not sometimes the same price.
Yeah, but that VR was very limited. That was dog shit VR really in comparison. Like just playing Rec Room, the hitboxes were weird. Like you sometimes go out of the camera, which is not a problem now because the cameras are on the headset, so you can do anything, and you won't lose track. And
get yourself some Google VR.
Yeah, fuck that. Sony's the best for it.
Google Vision, that's so dumb. You seen the Google Vision stuff?
Oh yeah, the Apple Vision.
Yeah, Apple Vision, Google Vision.
That's $3,000 a headset. Like, nah, who's gonna fucking be
wearing it out all about? Like how they're trying to advertise. It's like, bro, you look like a goofball walking around in public with that.
Yeah, I mean it's cool, but like, no.
Connect to your phone and just be like, yep.
It's cool. You can like do like the Iron Man stuff and like pinch the stuff around.
You know,
but,
it's gonna be funny though because you know people that have money will start doing that, and then you'll see people in public with their goggles on being like, huh, 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 It's like while they're waiting in line, like with their groceries, they're buying their groceries while they're waiting in line, and they're like,
Yep.
It's like, oh my fucking god, it's gonna be so dumb
If you had $3,000, you'd fucking do it too.
for home, not for out.
I'd do it in public. Feel like fucking Doctor Strange or something.
Put a filter on it so it has, when you do everything, it has like the magic.
Oh, the fucking Doctor
So,
Strange follow these.
so you're
fucking...
seeing it, yeah, you're seeing it. So you had like the yellow with the little sparks coming off, and you're like, and if you did the gesture and made the ring, like,
That'd be so fucking good. That'd be worth it. Because it's 3,000 American. So imagine here, 4-5 grand, maybe even more, like 6,
about
7.
5. It'd be about 5.
A lot. Because what? Because it's 3,500 USD.
Oh, 35.
3,500 USD. Yeah, it's 5.3, 5,367. Not worth that.
That's Apple for you. Way too expensive.
Even if I had it, I wouldn't buy that. Jesus Christ.
No.
5 fucking grand, bro,
No.
for a pair of glasses. Someone just, you fucking run into something and break it. Ah, fuck. Oh. But that's always at the state of play that I put down because he said that ZZZ game, which I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
But pretty much all these games, I've still got to, like, I'm keen for all of these games.
Like that, everything I watched, I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to like, I'm gonna look at getting these. Like the majority of the games, I'm like, I'm gonna have to get.
Yeah, well, Judas is later, like years later. Death Stranding's next year. Like Dave the Diver's gonna be a $30 game, like same as V Rising maybe. And you still got Sonic, which doesn't even have a fucking date, so doesn't have a year. Pretty much only Stellar Blade, Until Dawn, and Silent Hill are this year with Dave the Diver and V Rising, and the VR stuff. Well, it's not too bad. Still a fucking lot compared to other things around it as well that wasn't there.
That's it.
Or already announced, like Avowed and that from Xbox and shit.
Yeah.
I hope there's a fucking disc for that. Like,
Oh, like it's gonna be annoying because I want it. Yeah, nice to have a physical of that. But
anything you want to add to it, Does?
not really. That's basically it for the week. Really. It's more of this.
Yeah,
This has been more of a catch up on that. Nothing really. You know, it's kind of like one of our in between filler episodes, I guess, in sense, because we cover the state of play and stuff. Not really.
Yeah. That's all I've been thinking about.
Yeah, like that's basically it. Like, this
and just
is
playing my game. Well, not
really a massive banter episode. Like, this is just more of like, you know, next week we'll come back once we've actually had Helldivers. Fucking, we'll have a lot to talk about that.
I'll be recording some content for that, so
Yeah, like-
you'll see that everywhere.
A lot of Helldivers. There'll be a bunch of Suicide Squad in between there too, most likely. Like, Keen
Maybe even some Tekken. I might pick Tekken up.
Keen as a gerbil eating a bean.
Apparently, Tekken's pretty fucking good. Everyone's giving it a 9 and 10. Like, fuck.
That's
Tekken's back.
It's good. It's
Pardon
good.
me. Like back.
Oh, I squeezed the little shit out.
Also, I better throw in, speaking of Tekken, just quickly, Mortal Kombat 2 has finished filming.
Yeah, a lot of things have finished filming now. General, but yeah.
It's kind of weird seeing Carl Urban as Johnny Cage, but
Can be interesting.
But on that one, thank you, Beardies and Beardettes, for joining us on this State of Playified episode 5. Hope you enjoyed watching, listening, whatever it was. As always, we have been Dale and Jim, and we'll catch you guys next week. Bye-bye. Ba, 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 ba.
This has been a 2 hour and 25 minutes nearly episode of the podcast.
That's not too bad.
That's pretty decent, okay.
Because you can't really, like, because once we get on a fucking roll, we fucking go with it.